divine spiritual guidance, here to do an all signs reading with you all. And this is an exclusive live for singles. So if you are single as a Pringle, meaning you are currently out there ready to mingle, then this reading is for you, because today we're going to see specifically who is coming towards you soon in love. Keep in mind, though, that this is a general collective reading for all 12 zodiac signs. So these readings may or may not resonate with your current situation. So you do have to keep an open mind, an open perspective, and do know for sure that if you want me to look closer at your unique situation and book a personal. Also, time is fluid in tarot, so these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Now, just by a show of hands, well, we don't have to do hands. I guess you guys type the word me. How many of you guys have been actively dating? Any of y'all been on any kind of dates during the month of November? Put me into the chat because we're live. Put me into the chat if you've been on a date lately. I'm just curious. Me? Okay. Deborah been on a date? Okay, girl. I see you, girl. All right, Davisha's been on some dates. Okay. Rochelle is like your girl Mika, haven't been on no dates. That's okay. You know, some of us, we just taking our time, going slow motion. Well, it doesn't matter. If you haven't been on no dates, no worries. I will say this. If you intentionally want to meet someone, get your rump out of the house. And I'm talking to myself. If you want to meet someone, you have to get out of the house. Meaning, you need to go to events. You need to go to festivals, bars, restaurants, lounges, attend hobbies. Some of y'all like to play certain type of things, like if you're into golf, guys. Okay, cool. Shay's like, boo, get your rump out of the house. Look, somebody said I'm an introvert. I don't want to hear it. You gonna be single. Get your rump out of the house. They're not going to show up. It's not going to be your DoorDash person. It's not going to be, you know, your person that you meet at work because you don't want to mix your love life and your work life together. That's tacky as hell. Get your rump out the house. And try to stay away from dating apps. If you have to go on a dating app, be very cautious. Do not go on dating apps and think that most of the men you meet on there are ready to settle down. Because most of the men that are on dating apps treat dating apps like a game, like a video game. They're not in tune with reality. They're not looking for their wife. Hear me. A man on a dating app is on there because they're trying to find something to do to pass the time. They're lonely. They're in miserable relationships, a miserable marriage. So please understand that most of the men on dating apps are not like thinking about, I'm trying to find my wife. They're going out intentionally just to have fun. But there are some men on there who are. Okay? Just like they're the men that you go out and you go to these events that you will meet, that will be the players, that'll be the time wasters. Fellas, same thing. You got the gold digger women on the dating apps, okay? Trying to get a come up. The gold digger women out here, out and about, trying to find a man that got the bag. What kind of car you drive? You know, what kind of date are you trying to take me on? So understand the assignment. The assignment is you're getting information. You got to look at it from a perspective of it's an interview process. And if you treat dating like an interview process, you will not fail. Because you always are in the driver's seat of willing to walk away. Some of you guys will actually go date, and then you'll think, okay, that date went great. I can see myself settling down with this person. Girl, you just met this dude or fella. You just met this girl. You don't know them. It could be a whole Ted Bundy. It could be a whole Jeffrey Dahmer. You don't know this person. This person can have a whole wife at home with kids. You don't know. So you got to move slow. Close your legs. Close your legs. Open your ears. Open your eyes. And ladies, hush your mouth. Don't divulge too much information to a man you just met, ma'am. You don't know them. It could be the whole Tinder swindler. You don't know. So you've got to look at dating as a process, because it is. And that's why it's always important to look at it as I got to take my time. And when I take my time, it gives me an opportunity to really evaluate the person and the situation for what it is. But it doesn't mean that I'm selecting this person. They're just in the running for my heart. So if you're dating someone, you don't have to limit yourself, because most people that are dating are not just dating you. They're dating other people, and let the best man or the best woman win. That's how it goes. Ladies, don't chase a man. Let a man be a man. Respect a man. And humble yourself enough, my ladies who are hyper independent, humble yourself enough to be treated like a queen. And fellas, it's time to rise up. It's time to rise up, and it's time to be a real man. We missing out on those real men who are about handling business. They're about pursuing a woman, courting a woman, showing a woman that I got you. I'm going to make you feel secure. I'm going to make you feel safe. When you're around me, you ain't got to worry about nothing. I got this. I need a real man to show up. Where you at? Women are tired of the men who are all about, hey, so I got this going for myself, but what can you bring to the table? You got to be careful when you're dealing with people who are moving in the energy that's not aligned to their divine masculine or divine feminine energy. And what happens, and I'm working on my series, y'all. I'm working on my series, so be patient with me. I'm going to do my series on divine masculine and feminine very soon. But I really feel like a lot of you guys need to honestly and truly evaluate people from the perspective of who is this person? Let me see. Are they operating out of desperate? Are they operating out of lust? Are they operating out of they need help? Are they operating out of they got their crap together and now they're just looking for their husband or their wife? You got to really evaluate people for who they really are. And then you have to decide based on who they have shown me they are, what does that mean for me? If they were to be a part of my world, how would that fit into my world? Or does it fit at all? I got to get this mic up so y'all can hear all of this tonight. Because what's happening is a lot of us, especially this is a lot of women, a lot of fellas, y'all can easily walk away from a woman because y'all don't get emotionally invested as much as women. That's why I be talking to a lot of the women. Plus I have more women that watch my channel. But ladies, you got to get to a space of taking your emotions out of the equation for a man that you don't even know. And you got to move in a space of, I got to get to know him first before he deserves, because he has to earn it, right? Before he deserves my love, my affection, and my kitty cat. Y'all, they have to earn it. They have to earn it. Take all that lovey-dovey mess up out of it. For why? You don't know them. But oh my gosh, he just spent like $1,000 on me the first month we met. Girl, that could be a whole love bomb. You don't know what you're dealing with. It could be a whole narcissist. It could be a whole serial killer trying to set you up for the okie doke. Okay, so what? Great. Now what? Let's look at this person 3-4 months down the line. Let's even branch it on out. Several months down the line. Are they consistent? Woo! Are they consistent? If a person shows you they can do good, be a provider man, be a courting man, be a loving man, good, all the things that's checking your boxes, are they consistent with it? If they're not consistent with it, then that tells you that it was a front. It was a fraud. They was playing you for boo-boo the fool. And don't be that girl that's going to fall for it. Don't do it. Fellas, if you have a woman that you're dating, party over here, party over there. Thank you, AQUARIUS. If you have a woman you meet and the first date, she asking stuff like, are you going to pay my bill? Are you going to take me to Fleming's? Girl, I just met you. Well, yeah, I went to, the Chanel store and I just saw this really cute Chanel bag. And I'm sorry, but if you really love me, like giving me this little rinky dink dinner, like you can do better than that. And so in that moment, for my guys who have a heart, they will get wrapped up in a cycle where they'll give to the wrong woman, a woman that's a user. And for my men who have a big heart, that's actually a good man, they just get wrapped up with the wrong women, you get defeated. And men are a lot more vulnerable insensitive than women. So what happens is it creates this mentality or mindset for a lot of men that are good men that get betrayed by the wrong woman that, well, damn, I guess all women are going to use me for my money or use me up for this, use me up for that. And that's not true. So this is why women, you have to really understand that a lot, especially if you're middle age, a lot of people are going into dating with damaged. They've been through the divorces, they've been through the toxic relationships, they've been through the pains, the traumas. And some of us, a lot of us have not really done the work. And this is even more of a reason why you've got to take your time when you're dating singles. You got to move slow. If you're young, meaning like you're in your 20s, you still a little baby, you haven't lived enough. You haven't lived enough. So you probably don't really need to be thinking about marriage unless you're 25 and up. Because if you're in your 20s, then you still trying to figure out who you are as an individual. So you shouldn't be thinking about marriage. You should be thinking about getting yourself to where you are. And for my ladies and my fellas that's been through a toxic relationship or a divorce, you need to be in that phase. I need to get myself grounded and I need to get stable and get to where I want to be so I don't have to depend on nobody. I'm good. I got my own place. I got my own car. I'm secure with, if I don't find my person, I don't need to be desperate to find someone to fill a void. But if I find an amazing partner who brings a lot of value to the table, they're not providing that experience for me. They're adding that experience to my life. Y'all see the difference? Come on now. I want someone to add to my life, not fill a void. If I feel lonely and I feel triggered and all that kind of stuff, then you need to work on that. You need to do the inner work on you. You're not ready to go find a person because you're going to attract a karmic. Because that energetically is the devil's playground for the narcissists, the psychopaths, the sociopaths, the players, the toxics, because you're in a very vulnerable space. And spiritually, your thoughts are spells, are things. So if you think, oh my gosh, I'm so lonely, I'm never going to find anybody. Okay, well, what you're going to do is you're going to go out there and the first person that love bombed the heck out of you, you're going to be like, oh my gosh. And that's how you get wrapped up in a karmic cycle. And then they flip on your ass because you didn't listen to Mika and you didn't take your time. You got to take your time to really understand a person, and it takes time. And for some of us who have been in relationships for, upwards of 15 plus years, like me, I was in my marriage for 15 years. I still didn't fully know my husband because there was things that came out and then people change over time. Things happen all the time. So you got to really do your due diligence in the dating phase to really not ignore those red flags, y'all. The red flags are there and y'all ignore them because you want the love so much, ladies. Fellas, the red flags are there, but she got a big old booty. She got big old, melons. We on YouTube, so I can't say certain words. And you like, shoot. Sir, pipe it down and come down to earth and look at it for who she is. She is a night walker. She's a night walker. She playing you. She finessing you. She about to take all your money and cheat on you behind your back because you got caught in the lust. Not the love, the lust, fellas. And the thing about men, and I'm going to start the reading in a second, y'all, but I'm on a roll, so I got to keep going. The thing about men, men lead with the physical. So ladies, listen to me. If you're single right now and you're watching this video and you're a woman, do you like your look? Are you satisfied with how do you look? How you dress? How you carry yourself? Would you define yourself as attractive? Your weight? If the answer is no, you got to get there. Also check the attitude. Are you still bitter about your ex? Are you still hurt? Are you still vulnerable? Are you insecure? Are you controlling as a woman because you've had to be strong all your life? So you like to kind of be in control of this. I'm about to control this man. You got to move in the energy of this. If I'm a woman, I got to move in feminine, which is soft, willing to receive, nurturing, loving, kind, open, welcoming. Hey. And I'm going to look like a woman. I'm going to be cute. I'm going to have clothes on that speaks of femininity. I'm not going to look like I rolled out of the bed, because a man will not talk to you seriously. They won't talk to you seriously. If you don't look put together and you don't look like a wife and you don't carry yourself like a wife, then they're going to treat you like a booty call. If you look like a hoe, they're going to treat you like one. I'm sorry, but they are. And I don't care what y'all say, but this is what I like to wear, ma'am. I don't care. Do you want to attract a husband or you want to attract another player? Get with the program, ma'am. You need to look like somebody's wife. And when you go on these dates, step back, let him be a man. Smile. Accept the compliments. Oh, you look beautiful. And don't be doing this, because some of y'all, whatever, you just trying to say that because you're trying to sleep with. No, be like, oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. You look so handsome too. Flirt a little. But when that man tests you, because man will run tests, this is a part of it. They'll say, man, you look so good. I can eat you up right now. And this is some of y'all. Oh, really? Well, you can eat me up tonight. Ma'am, ma'am, ma'am. No, you failed. You failed miserably. Now they already know what category to put you in, because in their mind, they put you in categories. You're either the booty call for tonight, someone they want to really get to know because you're actually decent, possible girlfriend material. So it's a question mark. Or within the first few dates, this person knows you're my wife. You're my wife. That's it. Men are simple. You either is or you ain't. And it don't take a man long. How many of you ladies are in a raggedy ass relationship 3, 4, 5 years and that man never proposes? He don't want you. He says you're not his wife. your string along. And then what he's going to do is he's going to keep you in his life. And then he's going to go and be looking at these other women until he finds what he's looking for. And men, they don't really value, they don't see that as a problem for a lot of men. Men are straight to the point. And even in the dating phase, if you pay attention to what a man says, they're going to tell you straight out. So yeah, I don't know what, I mean, I'm just going with the flow. I don't know what I want. Boom, right there, told you. I'm not taking you seriously, or I'm not taking dating seriously. I'm still playing the field. I'm having fun. They just told you right there. They just told you right there, ma'am. They just told your ass. And you sit up there, let this dude take you on dates and keep you in the situationship zone. They hit it every single week or night or every other day, whatever y'all got going on. But they also tagging all these other hoes that they hitting up every night that they ain't talking to you. A situationship is a freaking joke. It's a joke. So why subject yourself, collective, to giving away your sacral chakra, your sacred energy, your beautiful divine energy to a raggedy man that don't value you? They just use you. You're for sale. You're a booty call. You're a sex slave. You are a piece of ass. That's it. That's all your value. That's all your worth. Friends with benefits, situationship means you just somebody they can hit up when they're bored. They don't care about you, ma'am. They don't give up about you. You ain't nobody to them. Period. You will never be wifey. They really have lost all respect for you, and they're talking about you behind your back. They're talking about you behind your back, ma'am. They're like, oh, she's so dumb. She don't even know, like, she looking real dumb right now. Seriously, I'm dead serious. Because for men, sex is like eating a burger. But sex for women is a passionate experience. I'm going to repeat it again. For men, sex is like eating a burger. Oh, ooh, got that release. Oh, that was good. Okay. Let me go about my day. Then eat another burger. That one was good. It had a little pickles in it. Try this other one. Let me try this one with peanut butter in it. A little different flavor. I haven't tried that type of woman before, so let me try this flavor. Stay woke. Hello? Where you at with it? Stay woke. So that's why in the word, and that's why in most spiritual practices, they always highly talk about why, as a woman, that got power. That kitty cat got power, that pea got power. It really do. Because if you hold out and you wait, you're doing something that most men will be like, she actually got standards. She actually is not easy. She actually has something about her that says she ain't for the streets. She really has something that is different. I haven't seen a lot of women that make me work for her, but I bet I can get her. And then there we go. That's when they be like, challenge accepted. Then they want to buy you gifts. They want to take you on the dates. They want to do all this and stuff like that. And then for a woman that's actually doing those types of things, it's not even about trying to finesse a man. It's about a woman trying to learn a man, trying to understand a man. But at the same time, unconsciously, what you're actually doing is you're sending a message, right? Spiritually, you're sending a message, but you're also sending a message that you actually have standards. Now, some of y'all gonna be in the comments, and you will get blocked if you say some best that's out of line and out of order. I'm saving some people tonight because I see some of y'all acting crazy in the comments. I'm just gonna delete your comment because you need to get this information too. We live in a society in the Western culture where there are a lot of people that move with the energy of being intimate is not that serious. But on a spiritual talk, in every religion is very sacred. It's a sacred experience that should be shared between a wife and a husband because it does create, listen to me, a soul tie. It creates a soul tie and it is a spiritual experience. Think about it. When you are actually having that interaction with someone, you're exchanging bodily fluid with someone, but you're also exchanging energy with someone on a very intimate level. And that is a sacral chakra, your sacred chakra. And people don't understand the power. And there are people that will go and do spell work. Now, I don't do spells, but there are people that will do spell work to get you binded. And it's a very, very powerful experience for a woman to encounter that type of interaction because as a woman, think about it, our wound, what's all up in there? We create babies down there. We have our cycle. We have a lot of stuff going on as a woman. Okay, what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying? And so when you receive all of that, you locked in. And so I tell women all the time, not only will it bring you a lot of spiritual clarity when you get to know a man, when you're not engaging in that in the dating phase, but also it sends a message to that man that I value my body and I have standards and I'm not going to just be an easy target. And I guarantee if a man is a raggedy ass fool that want to try to play with you, I'm talking about those players, those narcissists, those men that ain't hitting on nothing, that just want to hit it and quit it, they're going to naturally leave anyway. And you don't have to announce it to them that you're holding off and you're waiting. Eventually they'll realize, oh, I got to work for it. Well, I don't want to do that. Okay, well then guess what? It wasn't meant for you to be with that person because a real man will wait and a real man will value and respect you because he will see you not giving it to everybody. They're going to see it that you are a woman that actually has standards and they're going to be like, damn, this is a queen. This is a sacred queen. She ain't for the streets. Because if I didn't get it on that first date, if I didn't get it within that first month or first several months, then that speaks volume of her character. She is a real one. And I know it's a double standard, ladies. I get it. Because we look at men in a totally different light. Like, okay, if we know dude probably going to be still screwing around. Okay, so what? I don't think a man should, but let's be real. And if you catch him, leave him. If you catch a man doing whatever he doing behind your back, leave him. But there has to be that standard. And that's what I'm talking about for you singles. It has to be that standard of what does my boundaries look like? What does my expectations of my partner look like? And how will I know I'm actually ready to let that person into my space? Meaning, am I even ready for love? Because some of us ain't even ready. Some of y'all watching right now, you're not ready for all that. You just being nosy, like I want to see if somebody coming. So number one, like Tess is saying, you have to respect yourself. You've got to respect yourself. You got to love yourself above everything else. Meaning you got to say, okay, this person is about this person's about that. Does that align to my value? Does that align to my belief? And if not, you got to question yourself. Do I even want to continue? Because you have a choice. You got a choice. All right, y'all, enough of that. I really hope that TED Talk gave you guys some clarity and understanding before we get into today's reading. As you guys know, this is a reading today for singles, and we're going to see who's coming towards you. And as we go through today's reading, I want you to really think about it and ask yourself, like, okay, if this person comes towards me, is that aligned to my standards? And if you're actively single and dating, or some of you guys are talking to someone right now, always ask yourself that. Every conversation, every single date, it's an evaluation process, right? Until the day they ask you to be in a committed relationship. You are a single man or a single woman. So don't limit yourself. I'm not telling you to sleep around. I'm just telling you continue to find good candidates to get to know. And the more that you put yourself out there, the more opportunities present itself. So good luck to you all. Let's begin our reading. Thank you guys so much for being here and listening to my TED Talk. I feel like it's something that needed to be said. A lot of us are honestly lost souls. And I'm really hoping that this will help. I think this will actually help a lot of people on their journey. So, all right, here we go. We have Aries. Do we have any Aries in the room? Thank you. Thank you guys so much for your support. I appreciate it. And I know I'm going to have people that's going to say whatever they're going to say. And I'm going to tell you one time and one time only. You will be blocked. So I'm glad that you listened too. So thank you so much, Richard, for listening. Even though you don't agree with what I have to say, you probably one of them raggedy ass dudes that I was talking about that be out here trying to look for women for the wrong reasons. And you probably broke, busted, and disgusted your damn self, which is why you got nothing but raggedy things to say. So F you, get off my channel. Broke. Exactly. He a broke, busted, and disgusted individual. Got something smart to say. But I hope you heard all that before I block you. I'm sorry, y'all. It's the Aries moon coming out. I was trying it today. Okay, here we go. Aries, Aries. Shay said these people are too weird for me. You see, Richard got quiet. Where you at, Richard? Oh, broke ass. Look at him. They ain't saying nothing now. Anywho, back to where it matters. Let's get it, Aries. I love how these folks be trigger happy on a keyboard, and then when I call them out, they ain't got nothing to say. No, keep it going. You got a lot to say. You had your moment. Go ahead and keep it going. Exactly. Here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Aries? Singles. Aries singles. Next in love. We have the 10 of Cups. Okay, that's a way to start a reading. I heard that. 5 of Swords in the reverse. And the Empress. Underneath the deck, we have the 7 of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Okay. I mean, this person, when they meet you, I feel like they're going to definitely have a lot of feelings for you, and they're going to see you as someone who is filled with a lot of potential. They're going to respect you. No matter the gender, I don't care if you're a male or a guy, but they're going to see you as an emperor or an empress. Someone who's very stable, abundant, has it all together. Um, someone that they can really see as hubby or wife material. You know what I'm saying? I think this person is going to really value you and see your worth. I don't see anything bad about this person other than underneath the surface, they're very scared. This is somebody that's kind of scared to offer you something, but they see you and they respect you. Let's clarify this energy. This person could be a air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or they can have water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I really noticed that this is somebody who does really instantly. I feel like there's going to be a magnetic attraction you guys share where it's going to instantly catch this person off guard. I think they're going to be like, okay, I like Aries. Aries is a good catch. I like it. But then it's like they have this thing about them where they're protecting themselves from getting hurt. So they move with a very slow approach. It's not like somebody that's like love at first sight and I'm going to just go all the way. They're going to move very, very slow. That's what I feel. Yeah. I feel like this is somebody who is feeling a bit lonely. And so when they meet you, like they don't want to get into the trap of being with someone who they have to depend on making them feel better, but they really will like your energy. So this is somebody who is going to really just want to take their time, but they're definitely not letting up. They're definitely going to kind of keep fighting through that internal battle. It's like something within them that's holding them back, but they're going to say, no, I got to keep going towards Aries. Aries is a good one. Aries is a good catch. Like I got to keep going. I got to keep going. I can't let up now. I got to keep going. So it's like the little engine that could. I'm getting like the little engine. Like, I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Now, what is that? Why is this person holding back? It's a confidence issue. I think you are somebody that they would say throws them by surprise, because it's like, dang, Aries is pretty dope, pretty cool, like everything I want, and it kind of freaks this person out. So it's really a confidence issue where it's like they have to build the courage to get there. So it's going to be an overwhelming situation. And it's going to be something that it feels like a little bit of a cold feet thing happening. But they're not going to run. It's just going to be very slow to progress between you two. Okay. All right. Let me see how this person views you real quick when they meet you. I know I got the Empress that came up, which was good energy. Let's see if there's anything else we can get. How does this person view Aries? The Hangman in the reverse and the Three of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Yeah, they know for sure. Yeah, there it is. Aries, this person is like, yeah, I don't need to look any further. I think I found my soulmate. I think I found my person. This person's convinced. I think I found my person. This is definitely what I've been looking for and what I've been waiting for. So when they view you, you're going to be like, oh, okay, Spirit, you're going to throw on Aries in my life. And Aries is a good catch. I just wasn't expecting it. They're like, ooh, lucky me to meet someone like Aries. I like it, singles. I think Aries, you got someone that is definitely serious about you. But I will tell you this, take your time. Don't write this person off if they don't move fast. They have good intentions. I think they're just going to be very slow with giving you like a solid offer because they just want to make sure like you're not a scammer. They're like, I hope Aries is not trying to scam me or play me. I really hope that Aries is actually legit, which I feel like you are. I think you are really the Empress or the Emperor when this person comes in. And they're going to be like, I've never met someone as amazing as this. This is the person I prayed for. But is this really real, God? Is this really my person? And it is. It's crazy. But this person is really, yeah, they're like overthinking it. They're like, is this real life? Like, I don't know what to do. So they're going to definitely be in their head. Definitely a lot of air and water. They're definitely in their fields and they're definitely in their head for sure. All right. And that again, that's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Good luck to you, Aries. I really hope that helps. Know that that doesn't have to be your person sign, but that's definitely the energy that was coming through. And by show of hands, any Aries out there, have any of you guys met this person yet? Any of y'all met your person? If you have, go ahead and put me into the chat. I think there's some of you that may have met this person. All right, already. SB says yes, and I read him like a book. Karma says, me, I have. Okay, Lumar says, me. We went to middle school together. Awesome. Okay, so there you go, Aries. For those that are losing hope in love, there you go. Got something to work with. Okay, next we have Taurus. Any Tauruses in the room? Taurus. Here we go. Dorella says, please hit the like button to get the live stream into YouTube algorithm so other people can view it. Yes, please hit the like. One happy lady says here. She's a Taurus. All right, let's do it, Taurus. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Taurus? Singles. Taurus singles. Next in love. We have the Four of Pentacles. Strength. Judgment. Underneath the deck, we have the King of Cups and the Four of Swords. Oh boy. I'm getting love in the air, Taurus. Okay. Yeah, this is someone that's going to be very sure about you. They may not let you know this, but with the King of Cups to the Four of Swords, they've been thinking about it. Okay, so whoever this person is, they're definitely going to be invested. They're definitely going to be invested for sure. And like I say, they're definitely invested and very sure about coming towards you. It's almost like this person is taming the beast within them because I think they just want to bounce on top of you or something. Just want to bounce on top of you. And it's like, calm down. They're telling themselves, I need to calm down. I need to pipe down. But they have a lot of love for you. Look, King of Cups, very mature person, very in tune with their emotions. But also like thinking it through from a logical standpoint of saying, I can't move too fast with Taurus. I need to like not scare Taurus away. But yeah, that's who I want to be with. That's who I want to build with. Tell me a little bit more about this Four of Pentacles. All right, Ace of Wands in reverse, Four of Swords. So this is someone who's not going to rush. Like I said, they're going to take their time with investing and building a life with you, but they definitely are into you, okay? So yeah, Four of Wands, y'all. This person knows. They know what they want. They know that you're someone they want to settle down with. And I think this person is very sure that their player days are over, okay? That energy of wanting to just run off or be scared is over. I think they're telling themselves like, I can't be a player no more. I can't do it because I'm going to lose this Taurus that I've met. And I really like this Taurus that I've met. Yeah. So this person is like really into you. Yeah. Can you tell me more about this judgment card here? This decision this person's making? Yeah. So it's like, yeah, the days of them not being invested or kind of like wasting people's time, being a player, being in and out, avoiding a relationship are over. I think this is someone that has spent some time just playing the field, dating around, not taking people seriously. But I think they're very, very particular about the type of person that they want to invest in. They're not going to just invest into anyone. They're going to invest into someone that they know deserves them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think this is someone that is in tune to their emotions, but they haven't found that partner that's really worthy of their love until they meet you, which is nice. All right. So let's see how they view you. How do they view you, Taurus, when you guys meet? All right, Spirit. How does this person view Taurus when Taurus meets this person? We have the Emperor in the reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Justice in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Four of Swords in the reverse and the Ace of Wands. They're going to view you as someone who's scared and holding back, offering much. It's almost like you are moving with a lot of caution. They're going to view you as somebody that's not easy to win or convince over to accept their offer. So they're going to work on you to build the trust. And I think for you, it's just you don't want to just give your love to anyone. So you're also moving in a space of being very cautious. Yeah, and you're not letting go of totally of some things from your past that you experienced. So that's kind of subconsciously going on in the back of your mind. Like, what if this person is capable of doing some of the things my ex did? And a lot of you guys are just kind of like doing your own thing. You know, you're cool, you're solid on your own. You're not pressed, you're not desperate. And so you're moving from a space of, okay, let this person show me and prove to me that they're worthy. And that's how this person views you, as somebody that is really independent. And they really love that about you. It's the very thing that they love about you, but it also brings them a sense of fear as well. Okay. So nothing's wrong with that. I think that's okay. Just open up a little. Yeah, I agree with you. Adley says, my peace is priority number one. I agree. And I think that's what you're trying to give off. But for this person, they do see that as something they have to kind of work through. All right, there we go, Taurus. Let me know if it resonates, which I think it does. A lot of you guys said you've met this person already. If you're a Taurus and you have already met this person, type the word me into the chat. Type the word me into the chat. Adley says, it resonates for her. She said me. Okay, so there you go, Tauruses. Put yourself out there. Like I said, if you're single and you're ready to mingle energetically as a collective, there's hope. So far, so good for Aries and Taurus. But let's see what's going on with Gemini. One happy lady says me. All right, let's do it, Gemini. Let's see what we got. How y'all doing? Hit the like button, show your girls some love and support, please. Thank you so much, Dorella, for showing up as a temporary mod for the night. I think my mods are busy on this Saturday night, so I appreciate you showing up and being supportive. Thank you so much. And thank you to all of those here watching. Don't forget that here on this channel, we are a family and we're here to support each other. So don't hesitate to give each other support and advice. And don't forget to also check out my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. If you're interested in getting a personal reading, a confidential one-on-one reading from your girl on your unique situation. These are general collective readings, so they may or may not resonate with you and your situation. Okay? So let's get right into it. Thank you again, Dorella, for being an amazing temp mod. She's so sweet. Let's get into it, Gemini. Fellow air signs. Hey, AJ. I love you too, AJ. Thank you, girl. I got cards flying out. Hold on, let me reshuffle. Here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about Gemini singles. Gemini singles. Who is coming towards Gemini singles? Next in love. We have the Six of Wands in the reverse. The Moon in the reverse. The Hierophant in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Judgment in the reverse and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So this feels like someone from your past. That's what it kind of feels like. That's for a large portion of you coming towards you. And I think the interesting energy about this person that you need to be aware of is that they move out of a lot of pride and ego. So I don't think this person has the words or the right things to say to apologize for how they treated you, for how they showed up. But because they're missing you, I'm getting someone that's missing you. They're facing their fear of being that egotistical individual, and they're setting their ego aside to come forward. I don't feel like this is someone that really wants a relationship per se. I think they just made a bad judgment call with the other options that they were pursuing. That's what they're keeping hidden underneath the surface. So this feels like for a Gemini single who experienced a breakup from maybe a player or somebody that's non-committal, that moves out of a lot of ego and selfishness. And they're going to possibly reach out. We are in Mercury retrograde in an attempt to try to get your attention. Now, don't click off, Gemini. I'm going to see if there's someone else new coming in after this person. But first, you're going to encounter this person, I believe. Yeah, they feel like you guys have some unfinished business. That's what I felt. Definitely a past person, okay, with the World in the reverse. And it's because of them being overwhelmed. You know, they're feeling overwhelmed by the thought of losing you. See that? They're being overwhelmed by the emotions and the feels that they have for you. And they regret the fact that you know, gave so much. This feels like somebody that took your love for granted. You gave so much love to this person and they just kind of treated you incorrectly and inappropriately. Okay. Yeah, this ending you guys experienced, this breakup was devastating. I'm getting this person having a lot of fears. It's a very traumatic experience for this person, the fact that they lost you. They lost good, wholesome, pure love because your love was pure. These other options, it was very superficial and just kind of like for fun. It was nothing real and authentic. So if you're curious, this person hasn't changed. They're still going to definitely be in and out, non-committal, because they just are stubborn. They don't want to change. They just don't want to lose you. So you will hear from this person for a lot of you Geminis. Tell me about this Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, yeah, they want to heal the situation. There we are with the star. They want to reach out to you to heal the situation because they miss your energy. That's it. Okay. Enough about your ex-Gemini. Let's see if there's anyone else coming towards you in the near future after this person. Is there anybody else coming towards Gemini in love and romance? Gemini singles after this ex pops back up. Yes. Six of Pentacles. And Justice. So you're going to get a fair partner. You're going to get an offer from someone who's going to give you a reciprocal love, and it's going to be fair and just. And I think it's going to be someone who's very generous. Yeah, this is somebody who's actually going to you're somebody that they want to invest in and build with, but it's not in the timeline that you think. I think a lot of you guys that are actively dating Gemini, whoever you're thinking about, I don't think it's that person. So if you're dating someone now, it's not them. It's probably going to be a little bit later. So I'm getting maybe at like sometime in December, January, February. It's going to be probably up until somewhere in 2026. Somewhere like up in there. Tell me a little bit more about this Justice. Yeah, it's like this person they don't have much to offer. That's what they're going to keep hidden, but they're still going to offer all that they have. This could be somebody that is struggling, but they still want to offer you the world. Yeah, they have a lot of love for you. That's why. So this is like that unconditional love. Like, I'll give you the shirt off my back. I'm going to give you the last that I have. But I may still have some things I need to work through, but I'm not going to tell you all that because I don't want to scare you away, or I don't want to look like somebody that doesn't have much to bring to the table. So I feel like it just takes time for this person to show up. Yeah, so they have to control how much they give you. That's what I'm getting, but they're going to be very generous. And it's definitely going to be somebody that is just a good, wholesome person with good intentions. Nothing like your ex. It feels like a provider man or a loving, nurturing woman. Okay. Good luck to you, Gemini. It's just going to take a little while for them to show up, but it's coming. And some of you guys may be further down on the timeline than you think. All right. Next, we have Cancer. Jamaica said, Miss Mika, your words of wisdom in the beginning was well needed, Cancer. You're very welcome, Jamaica. You know, sometimes what you guys don't know is when I actually come on this live and give you guys wisdom and encouragement, it's a friendly reminder to myself of things that I need to remember and be reminded of, because sometimes we know these things, but sometimes hearing it to remind us is a good thing. And some of us are still learning how to navigate through those types of things. Yeah. Okay. So let's go to Cancerians. Hey, y'all. A lot of Cancers here today. Okay, Cancer. Hey, Cancers. My son is a Cancer and my mom's a Cancer, so. Cancer, don't cry. Oh, AJ, you're 7/7. My son is 7/7. He was born July 7th. That's cool. Lucky number 7. All right, let's do it, guys. Oh, you're 7/7 too, Jamaica. Wow, I love it. A lot of 7/7s. Wow, that's unique. And my mom is 7/8. I think she's 7/8. I hope she's not watching right now. Mom, I think you're 7/8. I can't remember. All right, here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancer. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards single Cancers next in love? Who is coming towards single Cancers next in love? We have the 5 of Swords in the reverse. Queen of Swords in the reverse. And the Page of Swords. A lot of sword energy here. Underneath the deck, we have the 3 of Wands in the reverse and the 2 of Wands in the reverse. This person can be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, heavy on the air sign energy, or fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. This person really is moving in an energy of, I've made a choice. Maybe it took me a while to figure out what I want, but I want you. So if you're watching, Cancer, this definitely feels like someone that took a long time to decide that they want to be with you. Okay. You guys are not talking though. And this person is not happy about that. They're very frustrated and upset. And whatever games this person played with you, or whatever they did to try to get into your head to manipulate you or to brainwash you, they want to let you know they don't want to do that anymore. They just want to talk. Can I just talk to you, Cancer? Can we just work things out? Now, before you click off, Cancer, we're going to see if anyone else comes in after this. So don't click off yet, but just stay with me on this storyline for those that want to know. We are in Mercury retrograde. So for a lot of you Cancers, it'll be somebody from your past reaching out to you. Let's see what they got going on here. 5 of Swords in reverse, Death in reverse. I told you, Ace of Cups. I told you they want to revive this relationship from the dead. Told you. Yeah, they're going to take a break from exploring these other options. So with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, it doesn't mean they're going to stop talking to these other options or being confused if you are the one they want to settle down with. They're just taking a break. Ace of Wands in reverse, 7 of Cups. Why the Ace of Wands in reverse? Okay, because this person doesn't know where this is going to go, so they're just putting a pause. It's like they're hitting the pause button on my dating scene, and I'm going to try to work on getting Cancer back into the shuffle. Into the shuffle, spirit? Yeah, into the shuffle. I got to work on getting Cancer back wrapped up. I got to work on getting Cancer back in the delusional fantasy world that we actually can build this. This person's very immature, but also very nosy with the Page of Swords. What they're noticing based on what you have going on in your energy is that you're actually not playing with them. I think you put a very firm boundary in place, Cancer, and this person's feeling like they are a dang on fool. Okay. They feel like they shouldn't have held back from you, or they shouldn't have done things that they've done in the past to bring it to this level of boundary that you've put in place. Why are the boundaries so strong? Why do you have me so distant? Why are you acting like we're really done? We're not really done, Cancer. Remember, we always work this out. Why are we done? We're not done. See, we'll get back together. Two of Cups. Don't we always get back together? But I really don't want a relationship. But I mean, are we going to get back together? That fake ass relationship we have, are we going to have that fake relationship? What is this person's true intentions with Cancer, spirit? What do they really want? Because nobody got time for this. The Moon in the reverse and the Two of Wands in reverse. You know, they want to stop putting you on hold, but they don't necessarily want to change. And they know they have to change, or at least get you to think that they're changing to get you back. But this is someone stuck in their ways. They're not going to show up different. They're not going to continue to close off these other options. I think this is somebody that just wants to still keep you captive, especially because they feel like you're getting away. Okay. All right. Enough of them. Enough of them. Enough of them, y'all. Let's see if anybody else is coming towards you, Cancer. All right. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancerians. After this X, will Cancers encounter anyone else coming towards them in love in the near future? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus singles. Will they encounter anyone else coming towards them in their love life? All right, we have the Eight of Swords. The Queen of Wands in the reverse. And the Four of Cups. Underneath the deck, we have the Page of Wands in the reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So I think this is you just being single, Cancer, or doing your own thing. And I think you're still thinking a lot about this past person. So what's going to happen is you're going to be triggered when this past person reaches out. And it's going to kind of like make you not really interested in a lot of the offers that come your way that you encounter. So for example, say if you're single and you're dating and you're getting to know people, you're going to overthink it. And you're going to be like, do I even really want a relationship? Do I really want to connect with someone right now? I don't think I'm ready. Yeah. So with the Page of Wands in the reverse underneath the deck, that's saying like the subconscious energy is like you saying, you know, I really don't feel like I'm ready to invest in anything serious right now. I'm still processing. So I feel like you're going to still be processing for a while what you went through with this past person. And, you know, you don't want to be single, but at the same time, like, you just want your peace. So if your piece kind of looks like you just staying single for a little bit longer, that's what I see some of you guys are doing. Just focusing on yourself. You don't want to deal with like being triggered. That's what I'm getting for a lot of you guys. And then there's this, where as you begin to date and get to know people, these options are not it. You're like, they're not even really catching your attention. They're making you kind of feel like if you would be with these people, it would be settling. And so a large portion of you Cancers are going to just kind of not really aggressively date for a little while. Or if you do aggressively date, you're going to encounter a lot of people that you just feel like, no, I need to go. I don't want that. I'm over it. I'm tired of this crap. And you're going to eventually go into default of being that Cancer that says, I'm going to take a break from dating. And why is that? Why is Cancer in this energy, Spirit? I think you're kind of being avoidant. So you're in the energy of avoiding people, avoiding being emotionally triggered. You look at people as capable of hurting you again. And so you don't want to be in the space of allowing people that opportunity. So it's best until you get to a better emotional state that you wait. Yeah. And also you're running from your past, because remember I said your past person is going to pop up and it's going to trigger you. And that's going to make you feel like, no, 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 I can't go back to the past. But then at the same time, I don't even think I really want a relationship right now, Mika. Like it's just a lot going on. I'm getting a Cancer that's just overwhelmed emotionally. Does that make sense? Spirit says that's the truth. So for a lot of guys, this is your truth, and nothing is wrong with that. I feel like for a lot of you Cancers, it's actually a wise thing to do to stay single, because this type of energy is a recipe for attracting toxic. Because what happens is when you're feeling emotionally vulnerable, or you're feeling a bit less confident, or you're feeling like I'm just not ready to give my full heart, then you open yourself up to being susceptible to people that can pick up on that. These are the narcissists. These are the toxic people that will come and hurt you even further. So you've got to stand in confidence. And you got to stand in a space of being able to go to the love casino, meaning I'm willing to put my chips out there, meaning my heart out there, and be open to whatever happens. And if you're not ready to put your heart out there and just be open to whatever happens, you're not ready to date. Okay. And I think you're just kind of like, no, I can't do it. All right. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. As you guys know, this is a general collective reading. It may not be everyone's reading. And if you're a cross watcher, it can be, the roles could be reversed. So take it as it resonates. We got Leo's next. Jamaica says, I enjoyed your reading, Miss Mika. You're on point. And she's talking about that Cancer reading. Awesome. I'm so glad it resonated with you. But there is not, like, single is not a curse. Being alone is not a curse. Aw, you're welcome. Mr. Pops, thank you so much for the thank you thingamajiggy bopper. We'll call it that. I don't know what you call those things. The gifts, what do you call them? Gift jewels. They call them jewels. Thank you for the thank you jewel. All right, Leo. Don't forget, guys, that here on this channel, in order to bring positive energy and also to get more people to come and get the messages, don't forget to hit the like button. You guys are here watching free readings, getting all the tea on your love life. Do your girl a favor and hit the like. Show your girl some love. And if you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for coming and joining us. Be a part of our family by hitting the subscribe button. It's absolutely free. And I come on the live just about every single night to give you guys all the tea on your love situations. And I would definitely enjoy having you be a part of the fun. So don't forget, guys, to hit that like button and also hit subscribe. Big shout out to Dorella holding it down, showing your girls some love, and reminding you all to subscribe, hit the like button. I really appreciate those that have done so already. Thank you. All right, mighty, mighty Leos, where you at? Got some Leos here. Hey, Debbie, how you doing? Don't forget, guys, that this is an all signs reading. So there will not be any personal reading questions done tonight. However, if you would like for me to answer your unique situation, please book a reading with me, a private confidential reading at my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. All right, let's do it. Mighty, mighty Leos. I see we got some Leos here. Doris is here. Hey. We have Danielle here. Hey, girl. And Sunny. I see you, Sunny. Again, no questions in the chat. No questions in the chat, guys. We're not doing personal readings tonight. Thank you so much for your understanding. Let's get right into it. Hey, Lon, how you doing? All right, let's do this, guys. Leos. Tonight, guys, it's been great. If you're just now joining the live, we've had a few signs luck up on finding true love. So let's see if we can find true love for you soon, Leo. Fingers crossed. Let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about mighty, mighty Leos. Leos that are sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs that are single. Who is coming towards Leos, singles, next in love and romance? We have the Strength. Six of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. And underneath the deck, we have the Seven of Wands and the Four of Swords. All right. I think this person is really interested in you, Leo. Definitely want to extend an offer. I'm getting like a very giving and supportive person, a provider type man or woman. There is something that's going on internally with this person, though, that's making them kind of feel like they need to analyze and reanalyze this journey with you. But they're fighting through that internal dialogue that's telling them to proceed with caution. And they're saying they're going to keep fighting for this. They want you. You know, they do. I see that. Spirit, tell me a little bit about this Strength card here. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Cups. So yeah, this person is going to come in first with a friendly approach, get to know you, hang out, date, have fun, hold back. But as time progresses, they're going to start showing up being more generous, more intentional, and saying, you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm liking Leo a lot. I think when you guys first start dating, they're like, let's just have some fun. Then as time progresses, feelings start to come to the surface and they're like, you know what the heck? Let's give this thing a shot. So then it's like, okay, let's build up to extending a new opportunity in love. It's a solid offer with the Ace of Pentacles. This person has a fear though. Remember I said this person is all up in their head. And so when they're thinking about this offer, remember I said subconsciously they're trying to block out the noise in their mind. They're still struggling with that. That's why the Strength card came up, because they're almost like moving in a little bit of like subconscious fear. Like, what if? What if this is a bad opportunity? What if Leo is not the person that they're giving off that they really are? You know, so they have some fears about you, but they really like you. They do. They really do. So I think this person does have good intentions. They really do. I think this person is going to be also very flirtatious. And it's a lot of air. So this person could have a lot of air in their chart, but they're going to be very flirtatious and very intentional in how they show up and give you their love. They could be an Aquarius, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Taurus, a Leo, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. Okay. Not bad. Let's look at how they view you. Let's see how they view you when they meet you. Thank you, Andrea Brown, for the floating heart. I missed it. I didn't see it on the screen. Oh no. Thank you though. How does this person view Leo? How does this person view Leo when they meet him? Okay. The Emperor in the reverse. The Sun. And the Empress in the reverse. Okay. Underneath the deck, we have the Justice and the Hierophant. So I think this is you on the surface to this person being someone that's trying to hold back just a little bit, but they can see right through you because they see somebody that just really just wants commitment, wants to settle down, wants a serious relationship. You just really want love and someone that you can build a life with. And that's something this person really admires about you. But they also notice that you're holding back with the Emperor here. And you don't want to, but it's like proceed with caution. And this person can understand that. They can understand that energy. There's this internal battle that you're fighting within yourself. And it's that anxiety and it's that fear. The fear of being hurt, the fear of things going bad. So it's almost like a low-key avoidant behavior you show up in of, I'll show up on the date, I'll hang out with you, but at a distance. I'll get to know you and I have good intentions, but we're going to move slow. So this person does really want to give you their love, but they too have certain reservations as well. So it's actually a good match, if I were to say, because I feel like you and this person both want to move slow and intentionally get to know each other at a very slow rate. And that's fair. That's very fair. But with the Wheel of Fortune, You have good energy, and this person can appreciate your kindness, your generosity. So you kind of being in control is not coming from a place of trying to control this person or do anything that's malicious. It's just trying to move with caution. And I think they can understand that. Yeah, you're just trying to make sure the right people come in and love you correctly. And that's fair. Okay. There we go, Leo. That's what I have for you. Let me know if it resonates. Next, we've got Virgo. If you're a Leo and you've met this wonderful person, go ahead and type me into the chat. If you met this person, type me. Doris says that Leo reading was on point. You're very welcome. She says, thank you for your confirmation. I'm not interested though. My intuition tells me to focus on my career. Okay, that's fine. I get it. But hey, everybody's at a different space in their life. So I can definitely understand that. And never force yourself to be in a relationship just because the right person comes in. Sometimes timing is not good. So allow yourself the space if you need it, Leo. Nothing's wrong with that. We're on a roll, guys. We've had a lot of great readings tonight. If you're enjoying the reading thus far, go ahead and hit the like button. Show your girl some love. We got a lot of Virgos coming through that are ready. Tess is a Virgo rising in the building. Miss Debbie's here. Nada's here. Hey, hey. Binks is here. I'm on Virgo, boo. I'm on Virgo. Let's get into it, Virgos. Let's see what you guys got. KT says she's right on time. She clicked on right on time for the Virgo read. Awesome, girl. Yay. Okay, let's do it. By the way, Virgos, an update on the nails. I still haven't got it done yet, but I'm going to get it done. I'm looking raggedy. I know. Don't judge me, Virgos. I'm getting there. Look at me. Lord. Y'all like, So I'm going to try to go tomorrow. I think they're open on Sunday, but definitely tomorrow because this is irritating me. I'm looking raggedy. All right, here we go. You said, is that a chip on cup? It is. Here come the Virgos. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Yeah, it's a chip on the cup. Okay, yeah. But this cup, let me tell you, Virgos, don't judge me on the cup. This cup is very special to me. For those that don't know, I'm a teacher by day. And this says, it says best teacher ever. And my mom, she's a teacher and she gave me this cup a few years ago. So when it broke, I was heartbroken and I was like, it's still drinkable. I can still drink out of it. I just try not to drink right here. But I know it looks tacky as hell. I get it, Virgo. I know your OCDs are kicking in, but hey, it's still drinkable. I know. It's cute. It's sentimental love. Correct. And sometimes my mom watches my readings. So she may not be watching because I don't see her in the live chat. But if she's watching, you know, it's like I thought about like having my little mug that she gave me a few years ago. And look, it's a chip right here too. Ain't that nothing? And I'm still drinking it, Mom. See? I still love my little teacher mug that I don't bring to school. I don't bring this to school. So all my Virgo teachers won't laugh at me. It's like, girl, what you got going on with that raggedy mug? Wait a second. No, now. Nada says, I was about to donate to get you another mug. Girl, you so funny. You so funny. Listen, I'm not going to turn down no donation now. I'm not going to turn down no donation now. So if you want to donate to the cup fund, the mug fund, the fuzzy socks fund, there goes the link. The shade is real. You gotta love Virgos, man. You gotta love Virgos. The shade be real. Thank you, boo. I appreciate it. Here we go, Virgos. I can't mess with y'all. That's why I love y'all. Y'all gonna keep it real with me. Y'all gonna tell me. So I love it. Here we go, Virgo. Let's do it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. Single Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Virgo next in love? We have the Four of Cups in the reverse. The Wheel of Fortune. The Sun in the reverse. And underneath the deck, we have the King of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Y'all, looking at her, y'all. Nat. Y'all looking at Nat. Look what she said. She said, get a cup, Mika, and plant something on the broken one. We love you. And for those watching the recording, she's talking about this mug, Virgos. Y'all know how you are. Look at all this. Then my nails are looking crazy. My mug looking crazy. So if you missed before I put the timestamp, the Virgos are going in on my sentimental mug that my mom gave me. For those that don't know, I'm a teacher by trade. So is my mom. And she gave me this cute little mug as a gift years ago. So she sent me a super chat for $9.99. And listen, I'm really going to order me another mug. And I'm going to get me like a tarot reading mug. I don't know if that exists, but I'm going to get me one. And I'm going to say, this is donated by Nat for the shade, sponsoring the mug. And I'm dead serious. So what I was going to say, Virgo, let me get back to your reading, okay? So we have the Four of Cups in the reverse. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Sun in the reverse. So what I was going to say is this is someone who definitely feels like they've made a choice. They want to choose their own happiness. They want their world to turn around for the better. This is somebody that I believe that deep down, they're not happy with where their life currently is. So that could be because of past relationships, being single, what have you. You know, for a lot of you guys, this is somebody that you know from your past. I think for a lot of you, this is a past person that thought the grass is greener on the other side, but they realize you're the actual person that makes them happy. Okay. Now, before you click off, Virgo, we're going to see if there's someone else, but this feels like a past person's energy. Just the energy feels very past person. And whatever conflict, issue, drama you guys had, they want to turn that around because something about your energy always makes them feel at peace. It makes them feel happier. Yeah, and they are feeling very regretful that they didn't value you when they had you. What I'm noticing about this person is it's like they took their time. Many of you guys have not heard from this person in a long time, meaning like it's been months. For some of y'all, even over a year or more. And I think their life has hit an all-time low. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you for the $9.99. Is that Maita? Maita? I'm sorry, girl. I'll butcher your name. Just hit me now. Maita. Okay. I'm interested. Spirit, can you give me some perspective of what this person is trying to accomplish? What is their goals with Virgo? Because it looks like this person has taken forever to take action towards you or do something about this relationship, but they're just now realizing, yeah, I don't want to be with whatever I'm with or experiencing what I'm experiencing, so I want to come back to Virgo. I know we're in retrograde, Virgo, so it's a strong possibility that that's what this person is experiencing, the draw to come towards you. Let's see. What is this person's intentions with Virgo? Nine of Wands, Page of Wands in reverse. They don't know. They just know they're feeling bad and they just really want, you know, to come around to where they feel peace. How dare you treat me like this? How dare you leave me like this? How dare you not pursue me? How dare you? It's all your fault. Yeah. Secretly, this person is feeling like the victim. And that's the thing. It's almost like they feel entitled for you to pursue them and go towards them and do something about whatever they're going through when it comes to the loss of you or the misery they're feeling with whatever other options they're pursuing. It's your fault. Very much a gaslighter. Very much somebody that is good at playing the victim. Ah! Jelly. And a heart. All right, Spirit. What should Virgo do real quick? And then I'm going to move on. Don't give this person any attention. Go no contact with this person. You know, I think Spirit is saying at the end of the day, you already know what time this person's on. So don't listen to their victim story. Like, they're going to definitely have a sob story and you're going to probably feel sorry for them and be like, oh my gosh, really? No. Spirit is saying, do not give this person any attention. Because this person, like, is going to keep you down. They're going to keep you in lack. And you're going to be sleeping on your standards. You're never going to get the commitment you want from this person with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse to the Hierophant. It's going to keep you at an all-time low. It's going to keep you stuck in that karmic cycle. And it looks like you actually have been doing better without this person. And they can sense that. They can sense you're doing better. And that also bothers this person, Virgo. Let's see if there's someone else. Because I know a lot of y'all like, yeah, I'm not even worried about this person. I got you, Virgo. So let's see. Let's see if you'll have someone else new besides this past person coming up soon. Singles. Ah, pumpkin latte. Thank you. Thank you, Tess, for the pumpkin latte. That's the mug. Y'all so messy. Oh, I can't stand y'all. Oh, somebody gave me another one. I should bite it off. All right, here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgos, single Virgos. Is there anyone else coming towards single Virgos in love and romance in the near future besides this past person? It's a delay. It's a delay. Ace of Wands in the reverse. King of Wands in the reverse. And then we have the Four of Wands. Okay. Underneath the deck, we have the Ace of Cups and the Six of Swords. So there's a blockage. There's a blockage. And I think it has a lot to do with, for a lot of you guys, running from love. A lot of you guys are in hermit mode. A lot of you guys are not actively pursuing love. And so it looks like for a lot of you Virgos in the near future, you're going to be in and out of dating and not aggressively putting yourself out there. So the more and more you're staying away from dating, the less opportunities come towards you. It's coming, but the DoorDasher, the Instacart deliverer, the Walmart Spark, or whatever these delivery services are, the Amazon delivery guy, UPS, all of them coming to your house with these orders that you placing online, they are not going to be your person. So there's a delay. Nothing's wrong with a delay. Nothing's wrong with being single a little bit longer. And I think as you're being single, what you don't know is you're going to glow up. You're going to be very very solid, very independent. I think a lot of you guys are going to be focusing more on your career, your money, your stability. Some of you guys may start a business, or you just are going to be focusing on stuff for yourself, where love is kind of the last thing on your mind or your focus. And if you do put yourself out there, I'm getting a Virgo that's not really aggressively dating. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's like you're really just trying to get past what you experienced from the past, but at the same time, you're focusing more on yourself, and nothing's wrong with that. You don't really see yourself settling down. Not right now. You're not feeling it. Tell me about this Empress energy for Virgo. Yeah, I think you have a lot of fears with the moon here when it comes to choosing the right partner. I think some of you guys are very scared of the dating world, and you're scared of these dusties out here, and you're like, listen, I bring a lot to the table. So the next person that comes into my life, I can't just have someone come in and take advantage of me, use me up, and leave me once they've had enough of me. And that's valid. That's a good point. And it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. I think it's wise to move with a bit of a guarded energy of protecting all that you've created and built for yourself. But again, if you want to find love, you got to put yourself out there. Okay. So nothing's wrong with being guarded and protecting yourself though, but be cautious of that energy and how it can affect you attracting love. So yeah, you're definitely running. You're definitely running. Yeah, deep down with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, you're just really not working on it. It's not in the top priority of your things you're trying to accomplish. It's kind of like you're putting on the back burner, like, yeah, if I find somebody, good. If not, cool. Hey, I can dig it. I can definitely dig it. So I think a lot of you Virgos are definitely putting yourself, your money, your career, something associated with your stability as a priority versus love. So there you go. All right, Virgo. It'll be $99.99 for your personal read. And remember, I got to get my funds up so I can get a better mug. Just playing, Virgo. Thank you, Virgos, for playing along and being patient with me in your reading. Sorry for all the interruptions, but I do hope that it does resonate with you and you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much, Tess, for the heart. Thank you. Libras are next. Adam says, I searched for love for years. Nothing, ma'am. Yep, that's what I got. If you're a Virgo, then that means that reading resonated for you. And you know, sometimes, and I'm going to say this to my Virgo friends, so don't be cussing me out because you will get blocked. But listen, sometimes Virgo, you can be a little bit too picky. Virgo, hear me. Sometimes when you're out here, you're looking for someone or something that doesn't exist. So you gotta bring it back and will it back to man is flawed. No one's perfect. No one's going to check all of your boxes of priorities. So you gotta will it back to, are they actually a man or a woman of good character? And who gives a damn, Virgo, if they got gaps in their teeth or if their hair is standing up just a little bit too high on the date like this and it's irritating the hell out of you and you're like, this person is not my husband because on the date, that one little hair was standing up on the whole date and it was already telling me that this person don't know how to groom themselves. Virgo, stop being particular and look at the person for who they are. What if you really like the guy? Well, yeah, I like the guy, Mika, but damn, his hair. And then he was breathing hard. You know, I had one of my Virgo friends tell me, man, the way he was just chewing on that food on that day, girl, it irritated the hell out of me. I said, girl, if you don't shut up. If you don't shut up, that's why your ass single now. But I'm just saying, he would just, I said, was his mouth closed? Yeah, but it was like how his mouth was moving. It was irritating me. Girl, please understand. Is that important? Is that a preference or is it a standard? Okay, I prefer if he would just fix his hair like this, but it's not a standard because he can always get a different hairstyle. Oh my gosh, the shirt that he wore, it had all these wrinkles in it. Like, where was he going? Why didn't he take the time to really iron his shirt the right way? Girl, preference. You can make sure that man knows on the next date, make sure that he irons his shirt. Oh my gosh. Now, hygiene, you know, hygiene, some of y'all, the hygiene thing, I can understand that. If somebody got bad hygiene, that's a problem. That's problematic. That's problematic. That's problematic. Like, how you gonna be a grown ass man or a grown ass woman and you stank on a date? Like, something wrong with you, or your breath stank. Like, come on. But preference. Love you, Virgos, but sometimes y'all got to come down to earth just a little bit, okay? That's why some of you Virgos, I'm not trying to throw shade, but that's why some of y'all be struggling, because if you was on a date with me, Virgo, and you're at my house and we're having a cup of coffee and I sip my cup of coffee and you're judging me based on my little cup and you didn't even know it was a sentimental piece. And you like, what the hell? What the helliante? Oh, He can't afford no new cup. He can't even afford a mug that's put together, but you don't even know. Virgo, you know I ain't lying. Virgo, you know I ain't lying. Y'all a mess. Y'all are a mess. And I got a best friend, and my best friend said, I'm like, girl, please let all of that perfection die, because there ain't no man that's gonna be checking off all your boxes. Jesus. Jesus. It be killing me softly, y'all. Oh, y'all see what Debbie said? Debbie said, Mika mama, if you're watching, buy Mika the same cup. It's killing the Virgos, y'all. It's killing the Virgos. It's so funny to me. Y'all, it's drinkable. Virgo Nation, it's drinkable. See? It's drinkable. And I don't know where this sticker is OCD in me. What is this? Oh, this came from my my swig. My swig cup. Now that's messed up, but we're gonna put it back on there like that. That came from my swig cup. I guess it had a sticker on it. That's all right. There you go. All right. And no, not my swig cup. It came from some other. It says dishwasher and microwave safe. Something that I put in the dishwasher with it. And it had a sticker on it. Something else for the Virgos to talk to me about. SB said, put the bug in the museum. Girl, you a mess. I can't with y'all. Bye, Virgo. Bye. Bye, Virgo. Tired of y'all. Libra's next. Thank you, Nat, for the $9.99 to give me a new mug. And thank you to Maita so much for the $9.99. Thank you guys for sponsoring today's read. And Mom, if you're here, they talking about you. They say you need to give me another mug. I don't think she's here, y'all. She would have came into the chat, but she's not here. But I'm going to tell her about y'all. Here we go. Here we go, Libra. You said replay it for her? I will. I sure will. Okay, let's do it, Libra. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Single Libras. Who is coming towards Libra next in love and romance? Single Libras. Who's coming towards them next? We have the Hierophant in the reverse. Three of Swords in the reverse. Six of Wands. And underneath the deck, we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse and the Justice. All right. This feels like somebody from your past, Libra. I'm getting past energy with this person. Someone that has taken a while to treat you right, treat you fair. You know, it's been a while since this person has probably contacted you. But they're still on their antics. I think this is someone that just wants attention. And they're not trying to just get attention from you. I think this is someone that's getting attention from many. You would just be someone that they want to keep in their energy. Tell me about this Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, they want to talk to you and convince you to not be upset at them. You're showing up as this Queen of Swords in the reverse. You're over this person. You're really upset at them. You lost all respect for this person as this Queen of Swords in reverse. You know, yeah, they're going to try to convince you to talk to them again. Because right now you're completely silent and you're not saying anything. And your silence is speaking volumes to how much you are done with this person. You have nothing else to say. But they are so convinced that if they reach out to you, I'm getting like a cocky energy. It's like they're so convinced that they can change your mind. If I can just get a hold of Libra, I can definitely change Libra's mind. Yeah, the fact that you really put a nail in the coffin to this relationship and you're moving on with your life, it's making this person feel overwhelmed. And so anything for attention, I'm getting, you can cuss them out. You can say hello. You can do something, like something. They need something, anything. You're totally silent and they need something like revive you from the dead. Like, I need you to say something, Libra, to me. Yep, Spirit says that's the truth. This person really needs to hear from you. I think this person is going to do something to try to get your attention too. They may say something triggering. They may send you a DM. They may send you a text message. Like Doris said, send you a smoke signal, something. They've been thinking about this for a very long time. It's like keeping them up at night. Deep contemplation about how can I break the code and get Libra to break this silence. Good luck. I'm telling this person good luck. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords. Yeah, it's a form of control. They want to get you back in line. You're out of line. You're out of order. Come on now, Libra. You playing too much. It's time for you to get right. That's what this person was saying. This is their words, not mine. You need to get your act together. You playing. I don't know who the hell you think you are. Who the hell you think you are trying to play this silent game. Excuse me. Pick up that phone. They pressed. 10 of Wands in the reverse. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. There's too much. Pick up the damn phone. Pick up the damn phone, Libra. Pick up the damn phone. What is their intentions? If Libra were to pick up the damn phone, what would be their intentions? Ace of Wands in the reverse and the Four of Pentacles. They're going to keep holding out on you. Why is that? Because this person likes their freedom. As long as you provide me something, and whatever that something you were providing this person makes it worth stringing you along. But I don't want to be in nobody's relationship. I don't want to be in nobody's marriage or commitment or whatever y'all got going on. I just need what you provide. See? I don't want a relationship. 2 of Cups in reverse underneath the deck. Nah, I don't want a relationship with Libra. But you better pick up that damn phone. And the longer, Libra, that you go no contact with this, for a lot of you guys, narcissistic. I'm not going to diagnose because we don't do that on this channel. But heavy narcissistic trait, personality type, person, individual here. The longer you hold out, the more that this person ego will be shattered. The more you'll show up in the energy of you having more control and power than they have over you. This is someone who likes to control you, control the situation, control how this goes, how it's going to be, how it ain't going to be. And if you don't get in line with what I need you to do, then we're going to have some problems. Sound like a personal problem to me. This person could be a Virgo, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Leo, Pisces, Aries, Sagittarius. It can be anybody, y'all. All right, so let's see, my Libra friends, if someone else is going to come towards y'all. We are heavy in Mercury retrograde at this time. So for a lot of signs, as you can see, it's very much possible the past will pop up first before you find love. But let's see if there's someone else that's coming. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, don't let this person take your power because it's a power struggle. This person is seeing a different side of you, reclaiming your power, and they don't like that. They want you to be the weak, vulnerable person that lets them get away with too much like you did in the past. And because you're not doing that, it's problematic. So stay no contact with this person, y'all. If that was your story, don't even cuss them out. Just block. Okay. Here we go. Spirit, tell me more about Libra. Libra, sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, singles. Will single Libras encounter a new person in love soon after this X pops back up? Will there be someone else coming towards Libra singles in love and romance in the near future, Spirit? We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Seven of Cups. And the Hangman in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Empress in the reverse. And we also have the Star. So the answer is no. I feel like you will definitely be very much trying to figure out what you actually want. And it's like a transformative experience. You're working on building your confidence and getting yourself to a more stable space. And as you're doing this, some of you guys are actively dating, but not really finding the one or the one you want to settle down with. Okay. Yeah, you look at a lot of these people as very selfish, and you're withdrawing your energy from that. You're not interested in people that are going to keep you confused or have their hand out or just not bringing much to the table. You're not interested in that here. That at least the Libra I'm picking up on. Yeah, I think a lot of you guys are still also figuring out, what does my soulmate really look like and feel like? Because what you're experiencing is not it. What you've experienced in the past isn't it. And what you're encountering in the near future isn't it. And I think there's a blockage. And the blockage is you've got to do the internal work, Libra. I think a lot of you Libras are actually still going through the healing journey. If that first reading was your story, let's be real. That is a rough cycle. That is a very difficult cycle. And it's not something you can bounce back from and then just go right into a new relationship and feel like I'm ready to get into another relationship. It's not that easy. This is going to be a cycle of you just spending more time to just figure things out about yourself and what you're looking for. But as you date, it's going to be a slow process, meaning you're not going to be aggressively dating. Does that make sense? You're going to be passively dating and not being satisfied with what you find in the times that you are. Yeah, I think you still are bitter and angry from the past person. Subconsciously, you are. Subconsciously, you're still angry. And you have every right to feel that way. You absolutely have every right to feel that way because what you experienced was, in fact, truly a very toxic cycle. And it is something that I feel like you actually need time to heal from. So, for those of you that resonate with this, you feel deep down, all you can offer is a little bit, a little portion of yourself. Conversation, let's go on some dates, let's hang out, let's do this, let's see. But nothing serious. I'm not ready to settle down yet. I'm not ready to get married yet. I think I am until you put yourself out there and you're like, whoa, whoa, slow down, slow down. Yeah, because you're still grieving the past. And I think even the opportunities that you encounter are not it. One step forward, then take a step back. Another step forward, then take another step back. So it's a gradual process. And I'm going to be honest with you, Virgo. I'm sorry. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Sorry, y'all. Libra. If this is your story, you need to get more clarity about what you're trying to manifest. Because the blockage is the clarity within you of what you're looking for. And so be very intentional about what you want and be very intentional about what you're looking for so you're not dating blindly. And if you feel like you're not finding what you're looking for, it's okay to take breaks in between. You know, it's okay to take breaks in between. All right. Anything else Libras need to know? Yeah, these opportunities are not it anyway. Like, you're not missing out on anything. And I think that's what's going to make you guys say, okay, I need to back up. But don't give up. Don't be discouraged because you do need to know this, Libra. There's going to be a lot of no's before you get your yes. You're going to probably see a lot of no's. The dating pool has pee in it right now. Okay. So you're not going to find, it doesn't matter if you're aggressively dating or if you're dating here and there. You have to be patient with the process. Dating is a journey, right? And so don't be so quick to assume, oh, because I said no to these last 5 people I was talking to, I'm never going to find my person. No, you just haven't found them yet. Okay. And that's okay. That's all right. All right. There we go, Libra. Hopefully that gives you some clarity. Confusion. It's going to be okay. Work through it. Work through it. There we go. Good luck to you, Libras. We're doing Scorpio next. Victoria says, Mika, your level of knowledge is amazing. Thank you, boo. I appreciate it. That's just lit. That's just life. That's me being tapped in to a higher realm. That's living a little. That's me being through a lot. And that's just me also acquiring knowledge and learning. And so as a woman, I think women, we have a gift. We have intuition, right? But a lot of us ignore that inner voice that tells you to run. Because we want that man so bad to be better, to be great. So naturally, a lot of us have it in us. But the red flags, they were there during the first few dates and your ass still stuck around through and through. Well, maybe they'll change. Maybe they'll be better, but something's telling me something's off. Bitch, run. That's your intuition telling you to run off on that hoe. But then when you have other factors, such as you have the wisdom, I've talked to a lot of elders who instilled in me a lot of good knowledge about life. I've literally sat and talked to, I had my great grandparents raise me when I was a young, well, they didn't raise me, that's not the word, but I spent a lot of time around my great grandparents, my great grandmother, my great grandfather, and we would have talks and discussions. And even when I was in high school, I lived with my grandmother and she taught me a lot of things. And I still get wisdom from both of my grandparents. And also just talking to a lot of people. You learn a lot of things through their experiences. And of course, having a spiritual gift, right? You begin to learn a lot about people and how people move and how we're all connected. So you throw in the spiritual knowledge, the experiences, the intuition, all of that. And then, of course, the empath in me that can really feel energy on a deeper level. But I've also learned that blessing is also a curse, right? Because having that heart and that giving, loving spirit and being so sensitive and empathetic and wanting to support and heal the collective, you can't save everyone. And as a woman, because we are natural nurturers, some of us more empathetic than others, empaths, unless something's wrong with you, we're not even going to get into that because there's some women that are raggedy as hell. Y'all know who they are. If you're really tapped into your divine feminine energy, by nature, you're a nurturer and a giver and a lover. And you're very tapped into your intuition. So you're going to see the good in some of the more broken souls. But do they see the good in themselves? Do they see the potential in their self? And how do you know? Actions. Not what they say, it's what they do consistently. Because when people show you who they are, that is who they is. And it's not what they told you they are, it's what they have shown you they are. If a man leaves you, he has shown you he don't give a damn about you. He done with you. And when he starts talking to you to make you believe he wants you back, he's talking. He left you to tell you he don't want you. But you feel like, but he loves me. Why? Because he told you he loved you? But he didn't show you love. Fellas, did that woman show you love? Or were you caught up in lust? The fantasy of the woman that she can be. But you got wrapped up in that lustful spell. Come on now. When a person tells you all the things they know you want to hear because you done told them your playbook, you done told them what you're looking for, and that's what you don't do in the beginning. You don't tell them what if they say, so tell me, what are you looking for? You know what you can say? It's just going to feel good. I'm just looking for a good guy, a good girl. It's just going to feel right. It's going to feel natural. It's going to feel like we're, meant to be with each other. Now, you may have a whole laundry list of what you're looking for, but once you tell a man your playbook, or once you tell a woman your playbook, and they are a narcissist, a player, a toxic person, They hear what you want them to be, and they become the Academy Award performer of the best actress, the best actor of the year, baby. Y'all better stay woke. Oh, you want a man to do this? You want a man to act like that? It's a bet. Let me go ahead and play that role. So then I can get what I want. And then once I'm done with your ass, I'm going to discard you, I'm going to leave you, and I'm going to go off to the next victim. Whether it's a place to stay, a place to lay, a place to eat, a place to sleep, I'm going to get what I need to get, and then I'm going to skedaddle and run off on your ass. Because you are a dummy and you got played. So are you going to be a dummy? Are you going to say game, recognize game, homie? And I'm going to make sure that you already know what time I'm on. You don't know the kind of protection I got going on over here. So you got to prove to me that you deserve me. You don't get to have me, but you can earn me because I am love. I am valuable. I am sacred. I am worthy of only the best. I am protected. And you will not penetrate and bring me down to your level, all in the name of being with somebody's old nappy-headed son or nappy-headed daughter. Somebody that's toxic. Why would I lower my standards or my expectation as an empress to be with the old page? A man or a woman I got to take care of. You got me effed up. When are you going to rise up and be a man or a woman for yourself? And then we come together and we build an empire together as an emperor and an empress. Hello, somebody. Why are we lowering our standards to try to rise and bring somebody up to be at your level when you can easily say, I'm sorry, but you're just not a good match for me, and go on to the next person who is? There's so many people in the world. Why settle for way less than you deserve? Come on now. And you energetically, from a spiritual standpoint, you are draining your vibration to an all-time low when you're attracting yourself to karmic energy. They're feeding off of your good vibration, off of your abundance, off of your peace, off of your, happiness, because they're vibing so low. So they need to eat and survive off of you to fill themselves up, to feel better, because they can't find that betterness within themselves. So they got to find it elsewhere. And you're a perfect source to suck the life out of. And that's why you can't allow yourself to ignore the red flags. When somebody shows you who they are, acknowledge it. You can even give them, an opportunity to show you something different. But if it doesn't change or it doesn't get better, you always have to be willing to walk away. You have to be willing to love yourself more before that person breaks you down mentally, spiritually, financially. Some of you break you down to the point of where you go mentally insane. Your health starts taking, a toll. Physically, you may, encounter physical abuse for some of you. Why subject yourself to someone who don't even really love you? That's not love. When God is love, and your husband and your wife, whoever that will be in the future, needs to come right after God's love. God, husband and wife, children, and then family. God, husband or wife, children, and then family. Y'all hear me? God is the highest love of all. Then you got to find that husband or wife that loves you, that loves God as much as you do, and has all their crap in order to where they are holding themselves to a higher standard of accountability of fearing God, okay? To where they're going to do right by you and treat you with the utmost respect, because they also know God first, wife or husband second, kids, family. And if it ain't in that order, then they ain't got no place in your life. But this is what y'all do. Oh, my man, my man, my man. Then God, some of y'all, then it's like, okay, I'll look out for myself. But really, here's the order if you're single. It's God, it's yourself, your children, your family. Y'all see that? Get it right with God, loving yourself, put yourself above anything, because you ain't got no husband or wife. So you're going to put yourself first. Look out for you. That man haven't committed to you. He ain't your husband. So why are you making him be treated like a husband? That woman ain't your wife. Why are you treating her like a wife? She haven't earned that title. He haven't earned that title. Y'all, come on now. Husband, wife, not girlfriend or boyfriend. Why the hell you letting this dude move in with you? Why you paying his bills? Why you buying him stuff? Come on now. That ain't your husband, girl. And I see it all the time. And I'm just like, girl, you missing out on a man that will treat you like a wife. And some of y'all saying, well, I don't want to get married. I don't want to get married. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You can go ahead and shack up all you want to. But marriage is a accountability. It's a contract. And if you're really tapped into spiritual, you'll understand the significance of having that covenant and having that sacred union, whatever that looks like in any type of religion that you walk. It's very sacred and it's protected under God. So you can think how you want to think, but that's the truth. That's the truth. So you got to really put in the mindset of, I only want the best. I only deserve the best because I am the best. And some of the women, and you can see some of the celebrities, some of the women that get the best men, some of the women that attract some of the more manly men that look out for them, protect their family and do the right thing, those good, that's because those women have a standard. You're not going to come into my life and treat me any kind of way. And if you think you are, goodbye. Goodbye. If I'm a woman, I'm standing in my divine feminine energy, and I need a man that's going to be providing and protecting me. A real man in his masculine energy. A masculine man is action oriented, and he's going to pursue me and court me and be there for me and make sure that he's protecting the family unit, protecting me and making me feel emotionally, mentally, physically, and financially safe. You see what I'm saying? And as a man looking for a woman, you're not looking for a woman that's not going to respect you as a man. And you're a real man, she needs to respect you. I didn't say control, I said respect. So she's going to make sure that you're emotionally safe. She's going to make sure that you feel valued and loved. But what a lot of women don't understand is we have a lot of men who are a lot more sensitive. Well, all men are more sensitive than women because we live in a society, especially in the Western world, where men are taught to suck it up. Just suck it up. Just deal with it. So they don't know how to tap into their emotions. So if they've been cheated on, lied on, or dogged out by a woman, a lot of those men move in a lot of fear. And it takes a while for them to trust another woman. So that's where you have to come in and give them the reassurance that I'm here to support you. I'm here to love you. That's where that nurturing side comes in. That nurturing side comes in. And he comes in and tries to give it a shot. But a man, let me tell you this, a man will not fall in love with you within the first year to 2 years, sometimes longer. And I don't care if they ask you to be their wife, they're not in love with you. Men don't fall in love quick like that. They fall in lust because they're visual creatures, and they fall in, after a while, I like you enough for you to be my wife, but I'm not madly in love with you, and I'm not going to be willing to do anything for you until they get down that aisle. And even then, some of them don't even get to that point then. It takes them a little bit longer because men move different than women. Some of you women get so wrapped up in the emotion and the fantasy of falling deeply in love for a man that ain't even fallen in love with you yet. So that's why it's always important to take your time. Take your time and let that man fall in love with you. They're going to be in lust and they're going to be chasing. So what they're doing is they're chasing the lust. They're chasing the cat. You know, the dog chased the cat. And so when you give up the cat early, you know what that does? It makes them feel like, okay, I got what I wanted. But if they keep pursuing you and they start liking you, okay, and you're not giving them that, then it's like, okay, she has class, she has standards, it's a challenge. I want to, get this woman. And then they start getting attached to you if they actually do like you, okay? And then that's how a man falls in love. A woman that respects herself, has boundaries, not willing to give it up easy. Y'all get what I'm saying? It's really just a matter of like making a man see you and be willing to build the trust in you. But you have to show them that you're not like these other women. Because we're dealing with a lot of broken men. And they need to know that they can trust, that you're not going to cheat on them. You're not going to lie on them. You're not going to use them for money. And you got to really genuinely not be that girl, or they're going to run. And you'll see countless men online. You don't believe me? You'll see countless men online that'll say stuff like, man, I don't trust these hoes. I don't want these hoes. Because they're not lying. They're dealing with a lot of easy women. A lot of women where if they tested them, they'll give it to them easy. And they like equate that to most of the women they talk to. They can sleep with the first night, the first week, the first few days. You're easy. So how can I expect to want to marry a woman when all the women I encounter and I put through the test, they fall for the trap? You see what I'm saying? So because of that, you got to move a little different to get their attention. And then they'll start to kind of really realize, okay, this one is different. I can understand why, she may be the one. So let me date her more. Let me see what she's really about. Let me see how she talks, how she acts, how she, carries herself over time. So it takes time. It takes time. And that's why I think for a lot of us, we find ourselves in situations that don't work out for us because we're allowing, and there's that accountability, we're allowing certain people into our space that we know really isn't supposed to be there. So you have to take the accountability in that. Like, if you see it as a red flag, you got to be willing to walk away. All right. It's a lot. It's a lot to unpack there. And the reason why I'm going in tonight, because this one, oh, you're so welcome, Lauren. This particular live, and I'll have all this stuff timestamped if you want to come back and rewatch everything. This particular live is specifically for singles. So I just really wanted to spend time with you guys tonight to really break down some things, to really help you guys navigate through this crazy dating world. It is hard. It is difficult. And so it's going to be one of those things where you have to be very intentional and very clear about who you're looking for and what you're willing to accept and not accept. So I really want you guys to really hear the message, receive it as you may, but do know that it's coming from a place of love, because I do care and I want everybody to find love. But take your time. It's no rush. And while you're waiting for the right person to come in, keep working on yourself, working on getting your money right, getting your body right, getting your outfits right. You know, get to where you feel comfortable in the skin you're in and confident with who you are, because the more better you feel about yourself, the better vibration you're going to attract. And that's a fact. Hey, kitty cat. Thank you so much for joining the Soul Tribe. All right, kitty cat. Thank you so much for joining our channel membership. I need to do some more videos for my members. I'll probably do some stuff tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining. If you guys are not familiar with our membership, you do automatically qualify for a free mini reading by joining. There's a link for those members that join for you to submit your question. You get 10% off on my website on any of your purchases. You also participate in live readings with me, one-on-one. We will also open up a series exclusive. I'm not going to reveal it yet, but for my members only, that I'm looking forward to. And of course, you get shout outs anytime you're live. And I also do free readings for my members every now and then as well. I recently just did a general reading for all members. And I usually do that once a month anyway, just to say thank you to my members. So y'all get a lot of free stuff. I like to give away free stuff. So there you go. Scorpio. It's time. It's time, Scorpio. Y'all still here? Scorpio. All right, let's get into it. Thank you guys again for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. That's an important step. Thank you to all the 201 people who have already hit the like button. Much love. Sending all of that beautiful positive energy back to you tenfold. Wishing nothing for the best, especially for those beautiful singles out there, that you find love soon. Thank you for the love. Let's get into it. Oh, thank you, Andrea, for the heart. Here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Single Scorpio, specifically Spirit, single Scorpios. Who's coming towards single Scorpios in love and romance? All right, so before I can even get the whole question out, a card just magically popped out of the deck. It was really cool, and it was the Six of Cups. We have the Magician and the Justice in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse and the Fool in the reverse. This feels like somebody that really is bitter from your past, wanting to cause you misery and pain and suffering because they are. They feel like you're being very selfish, self-centered, only focusing on yourself and holding back from them. And they don't like that. So for some of you guys, this person is bitter because they feel like you and them have a lot of history. Okay. You have a lot of history. This could be somebody that you actually had a long-standing relationship or a marriage with this person, and it went bad, and you guys are not talking right now. Everything about you, Scorpio, is something that this person feels like made them happy when you guys were together. And they miss the love, more specifically, that emotional connection you guys had. They feel like you guys had something special. See? They miss that. That Two of Cups, that relationship you guys had. But then I think this relationship was also met with a lot of conflict and issues. Can you tell me about this Five of Wands energy for this person? Yeah, they're mad because you don't want to be in a relationship with them anymore. I think you've kind of drawn your line in the sand, and a lot of you guys are long gone. I mean, this is probably somebody you've been long gone from a while, but they're still ruminating and they're still very bitter and angry. So this is somebody who wants to pretend when they come around that they want a relationship with you when they really don't. They're just thinking about a way to manipulate you into believing that, because there's something about this person wanting to punish you. Yeah. Because they're stressed, because they're overthinking things, as to you cutting them off or going no contact. It's something you did. I think you broke up with this person, Scorpio, or walked away or something. And it was because of some fight or argument or disagreement you guys had. They're still bitter about that. They're still angry, and they're like, you know, I'm gonna really punish. I'm gonna get Scorpio back. It's like a get back game. I'm about to get you back. Yeah, I'm about to get you back. Yeah, this is a very codependent person. This is someone that can't stand on their own. So when they lost you, that's when they start realizing your worth and value. That's what it is. I hate that I messed up a good thing with Scorpio, because it was a good thing, but I didn't see it then. For a lot of you guys, this person was a player, you know, somebody that was inconsistent, in and out of your life, very emotionally unavailable, very cold. It's almost like they treated you like they didn't care. And that's what it was for you. It was like, listen, I'm not nobody's option. You're not going to mishandle me. You're not going to treat me any kind of way. But now it's like this person sees your worth and value just a little bit more. What does this person want? Why are they coming up in Scorpio's energy as the person that's going to be trying to contact them next? Four of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. You know, this person has a lot of heart. They got a lot of heart. They're very cocky, and they really believe that if they come up with the right plan to really get you to change your mind, they can do it. They just got to get out of their own way. They're nervous. They're scared. But they feel like they can change your mind. Even if they have to tell you everything you want to hear and manipulate you and get you to believe that they are a changed man or a changed woman and all that. Like, you know, a bunch of BS. That's what this person is on. A bunch of BS. Page of Swords in reverse is somebody will tell you anything that they know you want to hear. Classic case of manipulation one-on-one. Okay, that's what they plan to do. That's probably what they've been doing. Tell me about this Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to tell you like, listen, I don't want to fight and argue no more. I don't want to play any mind games with you anymore. I want to be honest. I want to do the right thing. All that stuff. That's a bunch of BS. It's a lie. That's what they're lying about. I'm going to do right by you. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to do any of that anymore. They're lying. So this is kind of a warning. Yeah, this person's just losing patience. I think they've been waiting to hear from you and you haven't budged. So that's why it's like they don't want to reach out to you, but you're not contacting them. You're not chasing them. And that is a problem. So they're like, I got to do something because this is getting out of hand. If I don't do something, then Scorpio is probably going to get away. So if I got to formulate a plan to tell Scorpio whatever they need to hear, that's what it's going to be. I guess, child. This person can be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. That's just the main energy coming through. All right. So let's see, Scorpio, if there's anybody else. That's definitely someone you're going to probably hear from first. Somebody from your past. And this is a heads up. If you haven't heard from them yet, be ready. They don't have good intentions, okay? All right. So let's look and see if anyone else is coming. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio singles. Scorpio singles. Is there anyone else coming towards Scorpio in love and romance in the near future? We have Two of Wands. We have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. And we have the Ten of Cups. Underneath the deck, we have the Page of Wands as well as the Knight of Wands. All right. You will have somebody coming towards you out of nowhere, I'm hearing. They're very attracted to you, but here's the problem. I think this person is a little unsure. It's going to take them a minute to decide if they want to let go of their past and move on with you, or if they want to pursue a relationship with you, Scorpio. So this is someone new that will be contacting you, okay? But at the time that they meet you, they're still trying to decide if they want to go towards you or someone from their past. So they're going to hold back with the Fool in the reverse. They're not going to be all in. They're not going to pursue you. They're just going to take their time, okay? Now, on the surface, I'm getting a lot of conversations. I'm getting this person being passionate about you. So it's like they're going to be evaluating you and just kind of see where this goes. Be careful with this person's energy. They're going to be expecting you to give them a lot to work with, meaning like, what can Scorpio do for me? What kind of things can Scorpio prove to me to make them feel worthy of me giving them a relationship? They can see the potential in you and them with the Ten of Cups. So I think emotionally they're going to like you. But this is somebody not healed totally from their past. So they're not going to give you a new relationship with the Ace of Cups. It's going to take them a while to give you that. Listen, I want to see how you feel about a Scorpio. How does Scorpio feel about this person? Strength in the reverse and the Six of Swords. Okay. I think you're going to start recognizing red flags with this person, and it's going to make you weary. But it's also going to kind of piss you off at the same time because you're not getting consistency with this person. And it's going to make you wonder, like, is this somebody that really wants me, or is this somebody that doesn't want me? And you're just not feeling good with this entire experience. So you're going to have a subconscious dialogue to tell you, yeah, this is probably going to lead to a breakup for sure. This is probably not going to work. With the Tower and the Ten of Swords and Five of Wands, you see all of this stuff subconsciously is kind of pissing you off, this person. Can you tell me more about it? What is triggering Scorpio with this person? They're not having forward movement, like I said. Everything I just said, it's like this person is moving at a snail's pace. You feel like you're being strung along. You feel like this person's not prioritizing you. They're not consistently showing up. It's not progressing. So for you, you're like, what the heck is going on here? You don't know the reason why this person's doing that. You don't know that this person's still kind of thinking about their ex. That's the thing. For some of you guys, this person could still be in a relationship. What is this Two of Wands? Let's look at that. Okay, the Sun in the reverse. Why the Sun in reverse? Okay, the Five of Swords in reverse. Okay. Okay, I'm getting two storylines, Scorpio, so stay with me. This person has tried, or this person will try, to work on things with their ex and fail miserably. So this is why they're kind of open to putting themselves out there and they encounter and meet you. That's what gives them the motivation to kind of pursue you, but still in the back of their mind, they still have passion for their ex. That's why the Two of Wands is there. So this person may not necessarily be in the relationship, but they're thinking about the relationship. Yeah, and they're losing their patience. And they're feeling unstable by the experience of their past. And they're holding on to that. So this just feels like somebody that's not over their ex. Let's just say that, okay? This feels like somebody that's uneasy, not happy, still triggered by their ex. You would be someone that would be the rebound. And they see the potential in you, but they need time to still get over their past. And that part right there is what's triggering you. Because you want someone that's going to be ready. That knows what they want. That's, consistently, aggressively coming towards you to build with you, to be there for you. You ain't got time for someone that is giving you a little bit here, a little bit there. So I can potentially see this not necessarily working out for you, Scorpio, because you're going to get irritated and may leave this person high and dry. Is that what Scorpio is going to do? Yes. I think you with this person will eventually get tired of them and then go and pursue someone else new. Yeah, I think you're going to look at this. You're going to look at this other situation as kind of like being a toxic situation. It's not really going to be worth your time. Some of you Scorpios may play around with this person a little bit in the bedroom, but that's about it. I don't think this thing is going to have liftoff. Okay. And this new person could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Aries, Leo, Sag. Let me know if it resonates, Scorpio. Next, we have Sagittarius. Thank you, kitty cat. I appreciate the love. All right. If you're just now joining the live, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. We have gotten through Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. Now we're on Sagittarius. And following Sagittarius, we will have Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So thank you all so much for being here. If you're just now coming into the live, I will have each of the portion of the readings today timestamped for you, including my TED Talks, my words of inspiration for singles tonight. And you can always come back later if you would like to have the timestamps instead of having to scroll and rewind the tape, because it is kind of hard to see if I don't have my little icon up there. But we're on Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Hola. All right, Saggy. Let's get into it. Thank you so much, Scorpios, for letting me know it resonates. Here we go. Remember, no questions in the chat. No questions in the chat. If you want to get a question answered, book a personal reading with me at my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. All right. No questions, no mini read questions on this live tonight, guys. Thank you so much for the support, though. Thank you so much. All right. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sagittarius singles. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Sagittarius singles? Next in love, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. Underneath the deck, we have the Emperor in the reverse and the Hermit. Okay. You know, I really feel like this is somebody that is really trying to contact you. Okay. It's taken a while for this person to contact you, so it definitely feels like somebody from your past that feels like they're losing their grip on you. But I'm noticing that this person is trying to remain silent at the same time. Or they did for a very long time. They haven't said anything to you for a very long time. But what you don't know is they secretly have been wanting to communicate with you. They just didn't want to be the ones to initiate communication. They were like waiting on you to say something first. So a lot of you guys, this is a past person, a very controlling individual, someone who believes there's something that they're not. I'm also getting someone that has a temper. And somebody that's very impulsive as well. They can also be somebody that is a player with the Knight of Wands here. They are very flighty, a very flighty person with very little to offer you, okay? So this definitely is a past person. I think this is someone who wants to extend some type of olive branch to say, hey, let's try this thing over. Let's have a fresh new start. I really feel like this person is very emotionally insecure, very codependent on what you provide them and the experience they had with you. So you could have given this person a lot Because they're showing up as a page, I'm also getting they're very immature. So you may have felt like you've taken care of this person. You may have given them like a mother to child experience or son to a daughter experience. So like you took care of this person. When this person contacts you, what you need to know is very random. It's a very random message. But I feel like you're going to not respond. I feel like a lot of you are not going to respond to this person. You're not going to acknowledge them. And it's going to make them feel betrayed. How dare you not respond to me? Like the fact that I took the initiative to contact you finally and you don't want to respond to me. You don't want to hear me out. I've been holding back from you, Sagittarius. How dare you not respond to me or acknowledge me? Yeah, it takes a lot. It takes a lot for this person to send you that message or make that phone call or send that DM, whatever they're doing. It wasn't an easy decision. It was one of those where that person had to really swallow their pride and ego and honestly say, I just have to do it because if I don't, then I may lose Sagittarius forever. So this is someone that moves out of a lot of ego. And the only reason why they reach out is because they feel like, you know, you're doing them wrong. They feel like they're being punished. I think this person has some tricks up their sleeve, that this is somebody that's stringing you along if you let them back. They don't really plan to give you much. They're just coming back for selfish reasons. What does this Page of Pentacles offer this person has, Spirit? Yeah, it's a person with a secret agenda to keep their options open. So you would be on this person's roster. That's what you don't know. Their hidden tactic is they're going to apologize to you, still be keeping their options open just in case you reject them. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Yeah. I think also what they're not telling you is that they're not having luck with a lot of other options. So you were kind of like the last choice. I'm not having any luck finding a replacement for you, Sagittarius. So I'm coming back around because I need somebody. So it's nice to know that I still can have access to you. Even though I don't really want you for real, I just want to have somebody. Okay. Yeah, so this person is going to be met with rejection by you. I think a lot of you Sagittariuses are not going to respond to this person, or you're going to turn this person down, and it's going to feel like they've been backstabbed and betrayed. Because how dare you? Yeah, it's going to go straight to their head and they're going to feel like, well, maybe this is part of my karma, you know? Like with this Eight of Swords, it's almost like this person doesn't understand or see the truth, but it has a lot to do with this person not taking accountability either. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. It's like a victim mentality this person operates out of. Yeah, the fact that you're moving on, that's what they're going to be met with. You're moving on and you're done with them. And they're going to feel like an idiot. That you don't want to reunite with them. Three of Cups in reverse. You don't want that. And that bothers this person deep down. So be prepared for this. I don't think you guys are, like, seriously, you're not interested. There's nothing here that says you want this person, but for this person, they've run out of options, or their options are not really hitting on nothing. So here they come, and we're in retrograde. So in the back of their mind, they're like, well, I haven't talked to Sagittarius in a while, so let me just see. Okay. I guess. Could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to be. And I got Pisces heavy in the reading as well. Let's see if anybody else is coming towards you, Sagittarius. Leroy says, every time I come on your page, you're right on. There it is. Rune says, well, it's a taste of their own medicine. It sure is. And it's karmic debt. You know what I'm saying? Karmic debt, it is what it is. Do keep in mind that the roles could be reversed in these readings. So maybe, you know, if you're a cross-watcher, Sagittarius is getting what they deserve, you know. Take it as it resonates. Here we go. Spirit, tell me about Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Singles. Is there anyone else coming towards Sagittarius in love and romance besides this past person? Sun in the reverse. Sun in the reverse. Sorry, y'all. Devil in the reverse. And the King of Cups. Okay. Underneath the deck, we have the Strength in the reverse and the Ace of Swords. You know, I feel like this is your energy, Sagittarius, and I feel like you're just not ready for a relationship. You're trying to get yourself ready for one. Meaning you're still working on detaching and separating from this past energy that really brought you down. Like this past person did a number on you, Sagittarius. Like they really broke your spirit and made you just feel really bad, okay? So you're learning more about yourself through that experience. And I feel like by the end of 2025, you're going to be open up to real love again. But right now, you're just still working on you, okay? Yeah, I think you're scared of someone breaking your heart again. I feel like you are way more emotionally mature than the past person you dealt with. But it's hard to shake that soul tie that you have with that other person. Like you can't stop thinking about that past relationship and how could you ignore, how could you miss the signs? It was almost like you're beating yourself up. How could I have missed the signs? Why did I let this person stay in my life so long? Why did this? Why, you know, it's like that kind of thing. Yeah. So with the Ace of Wands to the Moon in the reverse, eventually you're going to face your fears of willing to take the risk. And I would say by the end of 2025, you're going to put yourself out there. I don't see any of you guys totally cutting yourself off from opportunities, but I just don't see you ready for a full-blown relationship at this time, okay? Because of fear. Fear and pain. All right. Music Real Love says, wow, that's how I feel about my ex-Sagittarius. There you go. Cross watchers are welcome here too. So yeah, this is you with the Page of Swords. I think you're definitely learning and navigating through the issues. The issues that you experienced with this past person in order to muster up the courage to have a new beginning. So the blockage is the issues and the pain and the resentment, the bitterness, the abuse. For some of you guys, you experienced. Some of y'all experienced abuse. With the Five of Wands, this person could have been physically, mentally abusive, spiritually. So you have to like get past that. So yeah, building the trust again of love. All right, that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Let me know if it resonates. Nothing's wrong with that. Take your time. You'll get there. Big shout out to Keita in the building, one of our amazing mods. She's helping you all navigate through the reading today. Thank you so much, Keita. And thank you again to Delaney for helping out, being a sub mod while I didn't have any subs on for a little bit, but I appreciate you. Yep. Music, Real Love says, yes, all the above, 100% for Sagittarius. Thank you so much for sharing your story. Good luck to you, boo. Good luck to you. Love you too, Keita. Love you too, girl. Thank you. All right, Capricorn, you're next. Hey, Janae. All right, we got big Capricorn energy coming through. I see you, Andrea. Big Capricorn energy. Okay, you're a December Capricorn, so you're like a cusp. So it's like you're almost a Sagittarius. So, if you're a cusp, I always recommend you watch both of your signs. Because sometimes, and I'm sure, Andrea, that Sagittarius and that Capricorn may resonate for you. We got Tess, who is a Capricorn moon. Hey, hey. You're welcome. You're very welcome, Saggies, for that reading. Andrea said, yeah, the Saggy reading was for her too. See, there you go. It's like I'm psychic or something. There we go. All right, Capricorn, let's do it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn. Cap in the corn. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs that are single. Single Capricorn, Spirit. Who's coming towards Capricorn next in love and romance? We have the Ace of Wands. The Empress. And the Three of Cups. Underneath the deck, we've got the Three of Swords in the reverse, as well as the Strength card. All right. So, good news, Capricorn. It looks like you got somebody who's into you. Woohoo! And this person has mad love for you. They see you as being an empress. Very stable, abundant. You can stand on your own. They admire that about you. And it's a total turn on. So, when this person meets you, they're definitely going to be like, oh yeah, Capricorn is a catch. Capricorn looks good. I got everything that I want, everything that I need. They're beautiful, they're handsome, no matter the gender. And I believe this person is going to really enjoy your company. It's more than just passion for this person. It's more than just lust or attraction or looking at you as having a lot to bring to the table. It's like this person sees you as a friend, somebody they can kick it with and have fun with. It's just really giving. They can appreciate you. Okay, so let's break it down. Let's look into it. Spirit, tell me about this Ace of Wands. They don't want to be taken advantage of. So they're not going to move fast. They're going to kind of first put you kind of in a friendly zone. Let's hang out. Let's go on dates. Let's take our time. They're going to move slow. And it's not because they're not interested. It's because this person just needs more time to make sure you are not going to be a fraud. Even though you're somebody who has it all going on, Capricorn, I think this person notices that you're still getting over something from your past. And that this would be an opportunity for you to believe in love again. So yeah, they notice that there's something within you that's still trying to be open to the love, open to the opportunity, but then there's the reservations for you, Capricorn. And it stems from what you experienced with your past connection. I don't think this person is going to totally hold that against you, but they're going to be aware of this, okay? You probably will tell them, or they'll notice that about your energy as being kind of standoffish and guarded. Don't be surprised if this person delays giving you a relationship offer. And I think it's because this person wants to be sure. So they'll go in between being super emotionally vulnerable and invested in building. And then the next, you may get a sense of this person possibly getting cold feet. Not because they're not interested. It's almost because they are too interested. So they're just like, I probably need to take my time with dropping my guard. So gradually they will. But this is also someone who doesn't want to let go of their independence and their singlehood if you're not worth it. Give them time, Capricorn. I think this is somebody that's actually a good person. They just don't want to be hurt. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is somebody's with the intention of giving you a solid opportunity. That's what I'm saying. They're a good person. They don't have bad intentions with the Ace of Pentacles. They really have good intentions. They just have a lot of fears with extending that opportunity so quickly. So you have to be aware that they're going to enjoy hanging out with you, dating you, getting to know you, admiring you and appreciating you. But guess what? You also move in the energy of someone who's very scared as well, I believe. Let's see how this person views you a little bit more deeply. By the way, this person could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They can also be a Cancer, an Aries, a Taurus, a Scorpio, or a Leo. Doesn't have to be, just the predominant energy. All right. So how does this person view Capricorn, Spirit? When they meet Capricorn, how will they view Capricorn? This new person. We have the Sun. The Two of Cups in the reverse. And the Queen of Cups in the reverse. All right. Underneath the deck, we have the Death in the reverse and the Temperance in the reverse. Okay. All right. This person knows that you've experienced some type of breakup and you're still healing from that, or at least that's where they're going to assume. So I don't know if you tell this person that or if they just kind of feel that from your energy. One of their biggest fears is that you may still be harboring this energy of, what if this new person is like my ex? They're going to really question that. Like, does Capricorn really want a relationship right now? Are they really ready for that forward movement? Do they really want to build here? You know? So they feel like you're not ready. They look at you as someone that's not ready totally to surrender to this relationship. but you're still trying to get there, of being emotionally vulnerable, but you're also, it's like your energy is very fickle. Let me just call it that, because I'm trying to explain it and that's a little bit much of what I'm saying. Let me just put it in one word. They look at you as being very fickle. One minute you want them, then the next you're like still probably harvesting on your past. So it's taking a lot of courage for you to even be entertaining them. Okay, what does Capricorn really want with this person? Let me look at your energy real quick. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, you want things to work out. You do. You want to build something with this person. I think you have good intentions, but be careful with giving off the impression that you don't want it, because you're going to kind of like scare this person off. And I think some of you Capricorns know what I'm saying, where there is probably some vulnerability going on with you to where you don't fully trust it. But remember, love is a risk. So you can't move in a lot of fear. You have to just kind of like try it and see if it works out. And if it doesn't work out, then move on. But you tried. But I think some of you guys may actually show up in the relationship with this person, the connection, as someone that's kind of being a chicken. Being a chicken. Yeah, because you're not all the way stabilized. You know, it's kind of like you're still uneasy. It's like, I want it. I really do want it, but I don't know. Like, I do want it, but emotion wise, I'm not feeling my best. Does that make sense? I can see the potential in this person. I want them, but I'm like, and that's your energy, and they see it. And that may scare this person off. All right. Good luck to you, Capricorn. I hope they help someone out there. Andrea Brown says, thank you so much. I love your readings. It's like my mother that passed away is talking to me. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you so much for sharing that. Wow. Yeah. Sometimes we need a good old friend to just remind us to get our crap together. And I'm like that best friend in your head that's like, girl, no. Girl, please. So, or that mother that's telling you, now you know good and damn well. So I'm glad that I can provide you some clarity and guidance and reassurance and confirmations. That's what I'm here for. All right, here we go. Aqua Gang, are you in the building? It's that time. Hey, Sophia. Many blessings to you too. Thank you so much for the love. Hello, Anthony. How you doing? Hey. Caitlin, you say you're so pretty. Thank you, boo. Thank you so much, gorgeous. I appreciate the love. Sending all that positive energy back to you. All right. We just finished Capricorn. Dang. Nate said, yeah, you just missed it. You just missed it. It's okay. You can rewind or come back later. I'll have everything timestamped for you. Aqua gang, 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 and this thing. Y'all not ready. We about to do it though. We gonna do it. For those that are just now coming to the live, we have done all signs all the way from Aries all the way to Capricorn. We're about to get into Aquarius, so that means we have already done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. Left, we have Aquarius and Pisces. Thank you guys so much for coming. Y'all, if you're new here, the 274 y'all watching live, and you have not subscribed to my channel, or you have not hit the like button, hit the like button. Show your girl some love. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love each and every one of you guys for the support. You guys keep me going. I appreciate it. And for those that missed the real good old TED Talks we did tonight, each of my TED Talks will be timestamped for you to watch. Really good dive deep reminder for singles out there. So you got to go back and check it out. You got to go back and check it out. It was deep. It was heavy. I was up here preaching, y'all. I was preaching the truth, putting y'all on game, putting y'all on game. And some of you guys will hear it. It'll go in one ear and out the other. And that's fine. You'll see. Don't get played. Listen, don't get played. Where that person getting laid and playing you like a fool. Okay. All right, Aqua, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Angel, 8562. Welcome, boo. We're about to do Pisces in just a little bit. All right, here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Singles. Single Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Spirit, who's coming towards Aquarius next? In love and romance. We have the Six of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands. And the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Death in the reverse, and we have the Two of Swords in the reverse. All right, Aquarius, y'all know what that means. When we're talking about the Death in the reverse, I feel like underneath it all, this is definitely somebody from your past that's made a choice. They want to come back and have a relationship with you. They know they haven't treated you fairly. So I'm hearing this person say, I want to be more fair this time. I need to give you more. I need to stop breadcrumbing my way in a relationship with you. I know that. It's kind of like a peace offering this person is trying to give you to soften the blow of what you may say or do when they reach out. They just want to make peace. You know, it's like this person doesn't want to fight anymore. I'm getting they're going to control their temper. This person isn't doing well too, by the way, Aquarius. They're not doing too well and they need your help. That's what you don't understand or won't see because this person will keep that hidden. They're not doing well. I'm getting their finances are not where they need to be. So a lot of the motivation as to why they're reaching out to you is because they need your support, your help. So it feels almost like a love bombing energy. I'm going to do a lot in the beginning to kind of benefit off of what Aquarius can provide. You know, Aquarius, you are the humanitarians of the zodiac. So I feel like you are someone that naturally likes to give and support. And there has been times where I believe you've supported this person in some type of way. So that is the motivation as to why this person's reaching out. But they also do want to make things right with you. I think they really do want to put you in a friend zone, though. They don't really want a marriage or anything serious with you. Why the Three of Cups? Yeah, like they're trying to do better. by not entertaining third parties, by not keeping their options open. And to do that, they kind of need to move slow with you. And also with the Ace of Swords in reverse, I feel like this person is very confused about where you stand because they haven't heard from you. They don't know, like, is this really over? Like, do I have a chance to really get Aquarius back, or is this thing really, really over? Like, they don't want to believe that it's over. But something deep down within them knows that you are tired and you possibly are done with them, but they don't want to believe that. It's almost like they want to believe in their own lie. That it's not over when it really is, you know? This person needs your help. I can't emphasize it enough. This person they can't survive without you. And it keeps showing up in the reading as a motivator as to why they're reaching out. What is this person's intentions? Let's ask that straight out. Now, don't click off Aquarius. I'm going to check to see if someone else is coming towards you soon, but this is definitely your past person coming towards you first. So yeah, this person wants to give you enough romance, dating, love bombing energy, lovey-dovey. They're going to be a charmer to manipulate you into getting what they need. And really, they just want you to drop your guard. They feel like you're very closed off. You're very, pushing them away. You don't want to deal with them. You don't want to communicate with them. So like maybe if I just show up and give Aquarius a few dates, give Aquarius a gift, do some nice stuff for Aquarius, they'll go back to being who they are. I don't feel like you're that person anymore, Aquarius. Not when it comes to them. This person has ruined their reputation with you, I'm hearing. Is that what this is? Yeah. I think you've learned a lot about this person during the time that you guys have been separated, and it's kind of confirming everything you need to know that, yeah, it's over with the Tower. You probably will tell this person straight out, it's over. The Page of Swords to the Tower, it's done. You're not letting up on your decision. You're tired. Yeah. Okay. This person could be Aries, Leo, Sag. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A lot of fire and a lot of water is predominant here, but it could be any sign. Yeah, Aquarius, you're not falling for this. They're going to be met with a block. They're going to be met with a block. They're going to be met with silence. They're going to be met with, if you don't get off my line. But I feel like a lot of you Aquarius don't have nothing to say to them. Like you've lost all respect for this person. Really. So, I mean, it is what it is. So let's see if there's anybody else, Aquarius. I feel like you'll hear from your past person first. And then, let's see. Spirit. Or at least they'll try to contact you first. Let's say that. Because some of y'all got them blocked anyway. Unless they try to contact you from them WhatsApp numbers. Or those Google Voice numbers and stuff, All right, Spirit, tell me about Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign singles. Is there anybody else besides his ex coming towards Aquarius in love? Next. In love. All right, we have the Two of Wands. We have the Magician. And we have the Knight of Cups. Underneath the deck, we have the Hangman in the reverse and the Star in the reverse. You're going to have a decision to make, Aquarius. Some of you guys will be manifesting for sure new love. But I feel like it's going to be some dating going on and not necessarily like a person. I think it's just going to be like dating. I don't think it's going to be a relationship. Yeah, I just see in your near future, you're manifesting a lot of dates. But it goes nowhere, okay? What is this magician energy, Spirit? Two of Swords. Yep, Nine of Wands. You know, it's almost like you have a decision to make. And I kept saying that and it's still coming up. It's like decision with, do I want to be single or do I want to be in a relationship for real? Do I want to let my freedom go or do I want to be in a relationship? Some of you guys are really battling this. So even though you're dating, you're trying to find the partner that's willing, willing to give you what you need in order for you to let your freedom go. Because I think there's a lot of you Aquariuses that is not going to necessarily find someone that's going to meet all of your expectations and standards. And with the Knight of Swords in reverse, you're kind of being a bit of an avoidant. And kind of being greedy and saying, I'm not willing to give everybody my love and all that I worked hard for. I've created this life for myself after this toxic ex that I'm not willing to sacrifice for the wrong person. So I'ma date y'all. I'll talk to y'all and stuff. But if you're not meeting the standard, you can get lost. You can kick rocks. So yeah, nothing's wrong with that, Aquarius. I definitely agree with you. I think that you want to find a true soulmate. You want to find real love. You don't got time for this little Mickey Mouse, teenager, teeny bop, bull crap kind of love. Like you'll come in with the people that want to give you that kind of energy. And that's what's going to make you feel like, I mean, I can enjoy the ride for a while, but I want like my soulmate. I want somebody that's serious about me. And so you're going to come off as somebody who is holding back from giving all of you and giving all the humanitarian spirit. All of that humanitarian energy and spirit to the wrong person. You're not giving that to the wrong person. You're like waiting for the right person. Like it's earned for you. All of that's being earned, right? And as soon as you find that person, look at this. Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. You ain't wasting no time. Then it's like, zoom. They can have it all. But to me, I'm be honest. I'm an Aquarius for those that don't know. I'm Aquarius, Sun, and Venus. I think that's just Aquarius energy. That's our MO. I think most Aquarius, like this energy is very typical. You're not going to, most Aquariuses don't settle unless you find somebody that you really like. And then you just go crazy. The loyalty runs deep to a fault. So yeah, after that point, you're like, oh yeah, okay, great. I don't have to be single no more. I can get out of hermit mode then. I don't have to worry about, So you need somebody that's going to motivate you to get out of hermit mode or get you out of focusing on yourself, your career, your money, yourself. Like I'm getting you just focusing on you. Like I ain't got time. Unless you're worthy, then I'll give you my time. I'll give you my effort. So someone's going to have to really put in work to, yep, there it is. Put in work. Eight of Pentacles. Can't make this stuff up. They're going to have to put in work and be very consistent and diligent about building a true love connection. If you don't see that, this is what you're doing. You're like, I'm not going to take it seriously. I don't blame you, Aquarius. I don't blame you. So that's what this Two of Wands is about. This is you saying, I'll entertain it and we'll see which direction they're going to make me go. Either I'm going to stay single or I'm going to entertain it. I can dig it, Aquarius. I'm with it. I can dig it. There you go. All the aquas look like they definitely resonate with it. Janae says, definitely. Yep, it's the norm for us. There it is. Aqua Baby says exactly. Bashan says on point, on target for Aquarius. And Changes 9743 says 100, 100. All right, guys, we have reached the end of this video. We're going to go ahead and do Pisces, and then that's it. But I want to take a time to say thank you all so much for those that have come to the live and going to hang out with us for this very last reading. Thank you guys so much for coming. Don't forget to hit the like button, and don't forget that I do offer personal on my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. Remember, these are general readings, so these messages do not resonate for every single person. All right, these are just for people who feel like these messages do resonate for them. It just gives them a sense of confirmation and clarity, and also some things to look forward to and some red flags to avoid. So I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. If you're watching the recording, leave me comments. I love to interact with you all, and I always reply back to your comments, okay? So with that being said, let's finish things off with Pisces. Pisces, Pisces. Any Pisces here? Pisces. Kaylin says my grandma is a Pisces. Okay. Angel's a Pisces. Hey. The intuitive ones. All right. A lot of Pisces have natural gifts and abilities. Very highly intuitive. Let's see what we got, Pisces. I'm surprised Pisces are still awake. It's late, y'all. This has been a long read, but I hope you guys are enjoying it. Let's do it, Pisces. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign singles. Single Pisces, Spirit. Who is coming towards Pisces next in love and romance? Pisces singles. We have the Four of Pentacles. The Seven of Wands. The Ace of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Magician and the Justice. Okay. You know, this is someone that is really trying their best to hold their stance, stand their ground. And it feels like somebody that is trying to avoid you intentionally. Because they feel like it'll give them the justice that they deserve by not communicating with you. Okay? Feels like a past person. And I don't know why they're coming up as who you can expect next in love. Can you give me some insight on that, Spirit? Why that's coming up? Okay, because this is somebody who is starting to realize that you probably have moved on from them. And for some of you, by the end of the month, that guard that they had up, they're going to drop it out of nowhere and do something to get your attention. So I'm getting this energy is basically saying for a very long time, you have not heard from this person. And it has a lot to do with I'm upset and bitter, so I want you to be upset and bitter. You're not talking to me, so I'm not going to talk to you. You know, it's like petty energy, very petty. It's not like this person doesn't see your worth. I think that's why they're also coming back to you, because they see you as an empress or an emperor, no gender in tarot. But as an empress, you're showing up as someone very abundant, very independent, stable, bring a lot to the table. Wifey material, hubby material. Yeah, and it's like they are intimidated by you as well. This may be somebody who is not on your level. And to make themselves feel more powerful or better than you, they just kind of play this game of, I'm just going to hold back because I want Pisces to feel insecure or inferior, but you're not. And they know that. So then it's like they go play the field. They realize, no, I need to just let these other hoes. This ain't it. Whatever other opportunities they had, it ain't it. Okay. And that's where they're coming in out of nowhere to get your attention. All right. So what is this person's intentions when they reach out to Pisces after all this time and no communication? The Judgment and the Ace of, okay. So they decided after all this time, and I'm getting at the very last hour, the very last minute. Oh, I think I'm ready to stop the no contact game with Pisces and actually, you know, start a new cycle with Pisces now. Okay, tell me about this Ace of Wands. Yeah, I don't want to be single anymore. I've realized I'm not happy on my own. I'm not happy with these other options. They're not making me feel good. So what better way than go back to Pisces? I'm still attracted to Pisces. I still want Pisces. Pisces makes me happy. Pisces is a great catch. It's just Pisces pissed me off. So that's why I didn't talk to you. Okay. What's this Judgment here? 3 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. They made a decision a long time ago that they didn't want to commit to you back then. So some of them were scared of commitment. So they could have strung you along or not really fully invested or got married to you or not got into a real relationship. So I really feel like at the end of the day, when you're dealing with this person, you got to really see it for what it is. That this person moves out of a lot of fear. And I think even during the time that they were not talking to you, they were moving out of fear. They were scared because you were not communicating with them. So it was like, well, I don't want to make myself look like I'm desperate and go chase Pisces or make Pisces feel like they're even better than me, even though they really are. I don't want them to feel that way. So I have to just do something to send a message like you're not that important when you are. I guess. Okay, this person is probably a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. A lot of fire here. And a lot of air. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It doesn't have to be, but that's the main energy. All right, Pisces. Let's see if someone else is coming towards you besides this person. As you guys know, you haven't heard from this person in a while. So it's kind of crazy that this person has completely tried to create a new life for themselves and move on and go no contact and date other people. And then boom, they want to show up out of nowhere, literally. You haven't heard from them. You hit nothing. Crazy, 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 crazy. All right, here we go. Spirit, tell me about single Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Besides their ex, is there anybody else that's going to be reaching out to Pisces, singles, soon? in love and romance. All right, we have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Death. And we have the Devil card. All right, underneath the deck, we have the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. All right. So I feel like for a lot of you Pisces, you're going to be focusing on your finances and your security and your stability more than love. That's going to be your focus. And during this time, as you're trying to get yourself to a better place, I think what's going to end up happening is this past person pops up out of nowhere. So you may be focusing on building a business, getting another job, getting yourself out of debt. Like you just have these financial goals going on in your energy. And when it comes to your love life, it seems as if you guys feel like it's too risky to focus on that right now, considering you're still working on some goals you have with your finances. And I feel like the blockage too is a lot of you guys are still trying to get over that other relationship from that past person. So with the Devil to the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, I really feel like for a lot of you guys, again, you may have dealt with some financial issues that you're trying to work through. We'll just call it that. And that's the focus there. That's the focus there. New love is kind of it's on your mind, but it's not a priority. Does that make sense? It's not a priority. It's almost like if it comes, cool, but I'm not pressed. It's not like you're out there desperate for someone or aggressively dating. It's just like my focus is my money, my stability, all of that. And getting over that person that played you with the Seven of Swords, right? And you're just out here getting your money. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Pisces. Let me know if it resonates. Very interesting energy. SB says, yep, yes, okay. Ju says, yep. There we go. A lot of Pisces that's watching live says, yes, it is their story. Well, nothing's wrong with that. I think at the end of the day, I think you guys have a list of priorities, and nothing's wrong with prioritizing your finances over love at this time, but it definitely is something that I think we can learn something from that, right? If you know that your money isn't right and you're not stable and you're not where you want to be, I think love shouldn't be the priority. I think your stability should be the priority. So I'm not mad at a Pisces who is putting that as the forefront of their focus. All right, guys. Well, again, these are general collective readings, so they may or may not resonate with your story. And because they are general collective readings, please make sure that you check out my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com, where you can book a personal reading with me. I would definitely love to connect with all of you guys on an intimate one-on-one level, because these are general. So this is only for the collective. And I really do hope that all of us, whether it be those that are watching our sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, cross-watching, or if you just sit around and watch the entire all signs, you've gotten some deeper perspective or learned something for yourself for tonight as you begin to venture off into the single dating pool world. It's something. But I'll leave you with this. Take your time. Know your worth. Don't let up on your standards. And always put God first, yourself second, and your children third. And if we have room for the right person to add value to your life, let them in. If not, always be willing to walk away. Have a good night, collective. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Now.